Gamers, what's good?
Sup?
Gamers, what's good? Lav
What's
mics
going
are on. Audio should go through once I click into the game.
Perfect. Love that for us.
There we go. Audio's good. They can see us. We're doing good.
Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody?
Gamers, how we doing tonight?
Happy Sleepover Sunday.
Have I told you the worst thing about being a streamer?
No. I love being a streamer.
I like being a streamer too.
Okay.
I work remotely.
Right?
I'm enjoying a lot of meetings.
Yeah.
What's Up Gamers is a fun, ironic, gender-neutral way to greet Twitch chat.
Sure is.
It is my first instinct to say every time I hop on a call. Every time I join a meeting, I have to fight an urge to go, "What's good, gamers?"
I do love calling people gamers.
It's an insult, but like outside of that part, it is, you know?
Oh man, can you imagine if I for some odd reason found myself doing group therapy and started a session with What's up gamers? Oh man.
How we doing?
Actually, I have a staff meeting. Maybe that's how I'll greet everybody. No, those stupid continuing ed things that the person really wants
the guy
me.
He wants you to do.
He wants me to have a community feel and makes everyone introduce themselves. That's how I'll say, "What's up, gamers?"
There's
one on geriatrics soon. It'll be perfect.
We can re-evolve you.
Yeah.
Oh,
into the mega one,
right? Do we want this one or do we want the Blue's Universal Ring?
Oh, Miss Moxie, what are you doing?
It's okay, Andrew. We're reclaiming it. Yeah, we're reclaiming gamers.
Does it hate us still?
No, it's on our. It's our guy now.
Okay, it does have huge power, which is kind of nice.
It's nice, but it's still less than our special attack.
Oh, it sure is. Jesus.
And we don't have any physical
moves.
Inner focus, prevent it from flinching. Lucky egg, fake out, force palm.
Max. Hang on, y'all.
We've got our crew set up from the gym, so I'm trying to.
You shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what we did last time. We barely got through that gym.
Mm-hmm.
We either got through with no losses or we've already...
We got through with no losses.
No, we lost our bird.
No, we got through with no losses. I don't remember losing a bird.
I
have zero memories of bird losses.
We already put it in the box, but
Whoopsies.
we're doing good. We've got a decent team here. Trish out's here too.
Miss Moxie is doing pretty well, I'd say.
Moxie's doing all right.
Actually, she was being a pain in my ass today is how she was being. I was going through and, as a Midwesterner, was changing out my sweaters for my summer clothes and kind of organizing and doing some spring cleaning that way. And man, if there's nothing that cat loves more than plastic. Just those big ol' vacuum sealed bags, or okay, now here are the bags I need to take to a fabric recycling of some sort. Oh man, she loves to sink her little claws in those. Being a pain in the ass.
Crunch, indeed.
Yep. She earlier, just before this, she was sleeping on this blanket, and she did get up from the blanket before I took it from her, don't worry. I'm hoping she'll come back. But anyway, she was sleeping on this blanket upstairs, and she let out the 3 or 4 loudest snores I have ever heard, pound per pound, the loudest snores I think I've ever heard in my life. So that's her getting that back.
All right,
again.
Encounter. We already have a trap inch. We're in a new area. We get to go to this new zone because we proved our worth to the lady last time or whatever. I do love getting stabbed on a fake out.
Man. Debating how much I care about getting Moxie out of that trash bag in this room.
It's probably the best that she's out of trash bags.
Yeah, it's probably the best. Oh, man.
Pico. I've just left the nest, but I got a shark beak, believe me.
I love that character design. That's cool. Moxie?
Young Bird Pico. Young Bird is a cute way to identify a trainer. I like that.
I know.
I gotta say, I do love having a, we can do the 1-2 Kung Fu fake out into Gyarados Intimidate. Just the infuriation special.
Maxie, come here. Oh, are we getting the bird? Oh, no, this is Pico, sorry. You love this bird.
I really like Rufflet. I think it needs a rebalance with
Oh, another small bird.
just to let it evolve like 20 levels
Yeah.
sooner.
Sorry, I have to...
I feel like, yeah, with you either need to take Rufflet and Vullaby and make them evolve like there's a Ponyta.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting. That's nice, kind of having a different, flat out different fire type.
Yeah. What was I right in the middle of saying?
Rufflet and...
Oh, I feel like when you make ROM hacks or like fan games that are supposed to go, because there are some that are like, we're going to do it at a scale to where you go to level 100 or whatever, right? So that like they matter the whole time. And I really feel like if you're doing that, you either have to like, then you have to stretch everything to fit on the same timeline as like Braviary, or you need to make Gen 5 stuff evolve a lot sooner if they want to keep with their counterparts in these games in a way that's kind of funky. Pony.
Oh, a different Ponyta?
This weird Ponyta looks very frightened. Do you want to rescue it? Yes.
Uh-oh.
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 Rah!
Very cool. Ah, man, if we could have waited just a second longer,
So cool. Well, we can catch this.
That's true.
This is fun. Is this a flying Rapidash?
I hope so. It's a Pegasus. Cloud9's fun. What do we have? Okay.
I'm gonna Gyarados just to get a strength drop.
It's level 37 too, which is good to clock.
Cotton Guard that raises defense. Yeah.
Look at the storm cloud mane tail thing. That's cool. Ooh. Ugh.
That was super effective,
That was super effective.
Oh. Okay. We've decided that we're not losing
Yes.
Pokemon in these fights.
Yeah. What's medieval again? Is it rock fairy or psychic?
Rock Fairy.
Okay. Man, we're just really going into streaming and just...
We're hitting the ground running.
Yeah, we're just going, man.
Roost?
Roost.
We're gonna be here for a minute.
Yeah, everyone, what's everyone's sleepover snack today?
Yeah. How's everyone's week?
What's
been?
going on? Ooh, baby. Does Roost restore status too, or is
No.
it just HP? Okay, good. Yeah, sure is.
Cotton Guard, Roost, Air Slash,
It's gotta have something that's just...
Hurricane.
Yeah.
So that was 37. Or 38.
Man.
Okay, good news is Roost does not Roost does not give back 1.5 HP bars. Like I was a little worried it might.
That's good. Dinner, and we're having our usual curry. Love a good curry.
Nice, nice.
Snack is Pringles and apple pie. That's right.
I've got a Gatorade. I'll probably have a Swiss roll at some part.
Oh, right. I forgot that you got the Swiss rolls. I have water that I've put a little bit of lemon into. Big fan of water with lemon.
If you break a bar, will it refill it? No idea.
We will find out. Maybe we won't. Believe in the heart of the cards, y'all.
Xenoball!
We can't
Okay.
catch this Pokemon.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
What's the point of putting him in the game if I can't catch him? I have big fancy balls and everything. I'm not sure I'm allowed to talk about my big fancy balls on Twitch, but
Well, we'll find out. Moxie, are you coming? Are you coming around the back way?
she is.
Are you really trying to? Man, she is so long.
Double flinch. There we go.
There we go. Never mind. Man, what a fake out. Not even with fake out.
Journey through the cat dimension. There we go. Rah.
Rah ha ha.
Rah.
Roma rah ha ha.
Pony. Rah.
Okay.
Vanish through the canyon. You like picking on raunchy little babies now?
Aww.
It's that face, noob. You look like you've seen a ghost. Relax, I'm not interested in challenging you. Not yet, at least.
No, you cannot have a fortune.
Yes, you can.
The secret is no longer a secret by the time it gets to you.
Well, all right. You rather must have some talent to meddle in Team Dimensions business every single time. That Rapidash you challenged earlier must be that Ponyta's mother. I'm assuming it attacked you just because it thought you were hurting its baby. Coincidence or not, those idiots playing bad guys are right here in the canyon too. Looking for the same Kai Pokemon. How can I be aware of their plans, you say? Let's say that my favorite kind of dialogue is when you have one character that doesn't talk, and so the other person has to be like, ah!
Yeah.
How do I know that, you ask? Let's say that my story and Team Dimensions are inextricably entwined with one another. Although I'd rather have nothing to do with it. In a way, you can say I'm a part of it.
What? Oh, right. Remember how we got a bunch of lore after Gym 3 or whatever?
I already told you, I'm not here to challenge you.
Okay.
The bond I hold with these damn junk
Whoa,
heaps, it forced me
whoa.
to come here against my will. If you want to keep getting in their way, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. Especially since if they can't even handle a maggot like you, I wonder how they think they're going to get by in the Xenoverse with such a straight face.
That's a fair point, honestly, for this guy that I don't like. Whatevs.
Whatevs. Something tells me I'm going to see your ugly snout around here for a while longer. At least try not to chicken out with these clowns. Let's go, Sabolt. Bolt?
Who is that? I mean, it's Trey, but...
I think that's the first time we've ever talked to them.
Okay.
They showed up in a cutscene at the top of a map before,
Okay.
but we've never seen them, I don't think.
I am so thankful that you remember things. Like...
Or at least I don't think we've ever talked to them. We might have... Now that I say that, we may have seen and battled them once. But I don't remember. Please, anime characters, just use your talk no jutsu.
I might make myself a s'more in the microwave. Not now, but later on. That might be a good... Oh, no, that'd be a little bit crunchy to
Oh, you
eat,
can
wouldn't it?
do that.
I'll just turn off my mic. Nope.
What's she doing?
She's in the pot.
In the pot. Yeah, I have not cleaned the pot.
Yeah.
I've emptied
Hey,
the pot.
baby.
But that is where I put all my fish tank gunk. So
Let's say hi. Hello. Let's say hi for the camera. You're so pretty.
we fought him once in Stellato Town.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember Stellato Town, but I will take your word for it.
Let's say hi to everybody. While Andrew's looking at things.
Riley's eaten worse on stream, absolutely.
Let's say hi. You see? You see everybody? Can you wave?
No, you're being shy. Oh. She's being
Moxie
rambunctious.
says no snuggles, only murder.
Yeah, basically. Ugh. She got a new.
Chickaboo.
I love that. Can we get rid of her? I hope I didn't dox ourselves on stream. If you saw her.
Oh, did
Yeah.
you hold up a thing with our phone numbers on it?
Yeah, I really hope I didn't. So.
Thank you, babe.
Yeah, if you don't rewind and just ignore that. I think we should ditch our ponytail unless we can trade it later. What are you doing? Huh.
Gonna reverse engineer process.
That's fair.
Vroombug.
I love that. God, Vroombug rolled so that fucking my ride-on could miss a Dracometeor.
Hi, Moxie. You want to come up? No? You want to go under the couch? That's great.
I did find out that you can really, like, I'm not gonna say how or what means or anything. Fuck.
This is Woody. This is just Woody from
Toy Story?
Toy Story.
That's funny.
Ah, they live in Maine. Incredible. ChatGPT really is the future. Oh no, ChatGPT's giving away our secrets. Sam, you gotta see this guy. He's got a snake
Oh
in
my
his
god.
boot.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. You know, I had to sign up for something for work the other day, and it's like, oh yeah, if you don't have this information, just go to this website and find it. I'm like, oh, okay, great. That's really convenient. I could like look up the document on my computer, but all right, I'll see what that is. No, it has like everything on there for me. I'm like, oh, that's pretty decently easy to find, so glad that this particular thing doesn't care about doxing people. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of ridiculous how information is and is not shared.
All right.
Whoops. Kung Fu, I liked you.
Had the fishing minigame.
What?
Still out of town.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Taurus is scary.
Well, that was rough. Thought we'd live a attack. Also, fall are part of the daily life of a cowboy. All right. Well,
Does Vibrava evolve at level 40? Or like something like 42 or something?
40 or 45.
I love that thing. It has the foot of a hoot hoot. It has.
All my work security training really just made me suspicious when we get company-wide notices from our main IT department. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. I'm friends with my manager outside of work, so they're always like, yeah, in case they like text you to ask you a question or ask you for something, like always confirm it with them before you do something. But it's like, my boss will talk to me through Twitter. Like if it's not through,
Yeah.
he's not gonna email me, you know.
Yeah.
You want me to never click suspicious links, that you only want me to follow an email link to do something to my computer. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Do we not have...
We don't have cut. Mm-mm. We have fly. Oh, I guess we could go back and see what town that is. I don't like their cut trees designs. Those look
It is
too
the turf of the
tree-like.
Scoville Riders.
Sure. Oh.
That's cute.
That thing rolled so that my ride-on could miss a Draco Meteor and lose $3,000 or $30,000. $30,000. It was a decent salary.
Yeah, you can miss
Yeah.
miss a Draco Meteor at Worlds.
Yep. Man.
Was that guy's name Half? I did not see.
My favorite Pokemon call out was the Fairy Gym in Sword and Shield, where she's
Biker
like,
Half. Yes, this
Yep.
guy's name is Half.
where Opal, is that her name? The gym leader?
Uh-huh.
She calls you out, she's like, what was the previous trainer's name? And it's like, oh, I have no clue. Not a clue.
Afraid to ask what he's half of.
The biker gang, maybe? The Scoville gang?
So those things where it's like at the job interview where they're just like, final question, what was the name of the woman at the desk who let you in or whatever?
Yeah, Something I would fail no matter what happened.
You'd be like, I've worked with him for 12 years and I have no idea what his name is. It's got a speed boost.
Oh, look at it, Vroom. Vroom bug. Yeah, good. I do like Earth Power. I don't know if I like it more than Bulldoze. Go back. Yeah. Yeah, I like it more than Bulldoze.
Yeah, I like Bulldoze, but you've just sealed your doom.
My other half is gonna come for us. I think Moxie decided that she was bored in here.
What else is new? That cat's gonna like us one of these days.
No, our cat likes us a lot. We were talking today how it's just kind of like nice to be chosen by our cat. Like, if we know for a fact that she wants to spend time with us, you know? Or doesn't, because she has her own agenda. She'll just go up and lay on the couch. Is that the other half? It's interesting.
Wow, water must have been really strong to form a canyon this big.
Half the man he used to be. Now we're getting somewhere.
Our cat's a teen. She won't want anything to do with you for a little bit.
That's what we just said.
I kept telling you she's an unruly teenager, and you're
Yeah.
like, no, she's a little baby, a precious little baby. And I was like, I don't know. She doesn't feel like a precious little baby.
No. We had friends over on Friday for a bonfire, and she was excellently behaved. They said that that was a direct quote, that they said that she's very well behaved, and I'm like, thank God.
Goom Bear.
Love it. Love that thing.
That's sick.
Love that it's walking on stilts.
That's the little, we saw the little cub that was the marshmallow before.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of s'mores, man.
Oh, you baited me into that one.
Perfect. But anyway, yeah, I was kind of nervous that she was going to be acting out or being ridiculous, but she was not.
Good.
She was a good cat the other day.
Good work for Brava.
That was a good Pokemon, man.
You really are strong too.
Oh, there's the another Ponytail rider. I wonder if there's a feud between the Vroombug riders and the Ponytail riders. You know, like I wonder if they,
I wonder.
you know, have something going on there. You're gonna get poked by that cactus.
I am.
Well,
I kind of zoomed through this. So I'm like, let's go back and
Yeah.
actually see what this area is about.
yeah. What's going on with everybody? How y'all been? How are things? How's your week? Hello, Miss Moo. Aw.
Yeah, I will say it is nice to have a 3-day weekend.
Hi, baby girl.
See, she still likes you. Every
Oh,
once
and
in a
she's
while.
kneading. She's making biscuits.
Aww.
Sweet Mox.
Oh, it must be sound type, so dragon's super effective. Okay.
Oh. You're making biscuits. Oh, and you're purring. Oh, man, what a good kitten you are.
What happened?
She is 5 months and 4 days today.
I just did something.
Oh, I don't know.
Not sure what it means either. 3-day weekend means I get to actually do the things I'd like to get done most weekends. Yeah, for real.
Yeah. I organized my summer and winter clothing as I was talking about earlier. Do I have to bait this guy out?
Haha.
Oh no, ha!
Was that cave there before? I think I hit a button and opened the cave.
I don't remember. I
Redneck
love Redneck
Cletus.
Cletus. Don't love the name Cletus, but
I've known a Cletus in my day.
2-day weekend means my mom wants to socialize with me, which is very nice, but also tanks my productivity. Yeah.
I can see that.
Ooh.
I like Bouffalon a lot. Bouffalon's one of my favorites.
It's easy.
It's a shame that it's just kind of worse Tauros most of the time, but it's fun.
I like the afro. I like the rings. We went and we had a very social weekend, all things considered. Like we have a social event for the past Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're like, oh wow, I've just noticed. And I'm like, I know. Why do you think I've been dead all weekend?
Because this counts as a social event. But
Area Doug Trio.
love it. What was it again? Oh, but we played, had a board game night at a friend's house, and we played a game called Abduction, emphasis on the duck, which was very fun.
It was cute.
Yeah, and you have to get your ducks, it's a space themed, but you have to get your ducks in a row, and you can have different cards that organize them in different ways. You're trying to grab different formations. Hey! Okay.
Beldum. Listen to this battle music. Oh, fuck, you're a psychic type. That didn't count. That didn't count. That didn't count.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see shit.
I didn't see shit either.
I didn't notice anything. I certainly didn't notice an LGM.
I don't know what the fuck that thing is. Speaking of abductions. I like that they put an LGM in the, like, cowboy area, though. That's very fun. Do you have eyes on her?
On Moxie?
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
All right. Wow, our first Beldum.
Use tackle.
And it doesn't know takedown. Well, it didn't use it. It's not the
what are
only
you
thing it
doing?
knows.
Perfect. Love that.
I'm certainly
know
not
that?
complaining.
Ouch. When you're making your game, Andrew,
Yeah.
are you able to set catch rates?
Yes.
That's kind of interesting.
So I actually took some and I have edited a couple.
Yeah.
I had there were some Pokemon I wanted to be catchable in earlier routes, but their catch rates were a little too high typically.
Yeah.
So I turned them down, like a Murkrow, for example. But where it's like, in your second route, you only have like 6 Pokeballs. Like, you're never gonna catch it with a Pokeball
Right,
with the
yeah.
catch rate.
Yeah.
Kind of turned it down to where it's still hard to catch, but not.
Miserable to catch.
Yeah, and I don't know like I haven't done the math. I don't know the formula or anything like that. I just looked at other Pokemon and I was like, Yeah, I want this thing to have the same catchable vibe as a
Yeah.
Pidgeotto or whatever. Like,
I just, the vibes are right. It
I
just
don't
really
want
wants
it to be
an incredible.
Caterpie, but I want it to be.
Yeah, they must have changed it so it only knows tackle, because normally it only knows takedown.
Yeah.
It's quite miserable.
Hey Moxie, remember when you were making biscuits on me and just came right up here and wanted to snuggle and everything? You should do that again.
Don't be thirsty, babe.
I am parched.
This is the Beldum experience.
Man, is this gonna be the theme of the stream today? Is like... It's like, hey, we're gonna do something that's really...
Beldum only knows tackle?
They retconned it?
Not in my day.
No,
Back in my day,
uh-uh.
Beldum only knew takedown.
Yeah.
So we had to do this while it was slightly chipping away at its
Yeah,
own
yeah,
HP.
Did they change it? Yeah. Beldum no, according to Reddit, today I found out that Beldum no longer has takedown as its sole level up move. It now has tackle. Not mind blowing, but I was
Boo.
genuinely surprised.
Boo! This thing I'm doing right now, it should be more of a slog.
Yeah. Gen 7 is the last gen. What gen are we now?
I think 9 is
Oh,
Scarlet
yeah.
Violet.
No, you're right. Man, I remember sitting in caves for such a long time and doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, am I ever going to use it? No, because I can only learn takedown, and I'm going to kill myself with it accidentally.
There
it
we
is.
go. $45,000 later. Its cells are magnetic and it communicates with others by using magnetic pulses.
First try.
First ball. Please
Hate that.
don't put the button there if I can't do it. Wouldn't have used it anyways.
I know. Still funny. So we're going to get Surf and Cut for our last two HMs.
Yeah, I assume so.
You gonna go in the cave? You gonna go in the cave back in the cavey place?
What cave?
The cave back in the cavey place. Up north. Where you push the button and you said the cave opened up?
This is the cave.
This is the cave?
This is the cave.
Oh, is it just a Beldum and...
Well, it's called Area Dug Trio, so I assumed it was going to have Dug Trios here.
Apparently not. We had to click on the rock. Click on the big old rock.
No, I clicked on... Well, I think...
Oh, here we go.
Access denied.
Well, what
I
are
got
the
bad
LGM?
news for you. Mysterious energy blocks the way. All right.
I like the LGM like totem things. What is these, man? Do you have to go down? No, go down to the right.
No, that's where we came in.
No, go back.
We've been down to the right. There's nothing there.
No, pass. Down to the path past the tree. Nope, no. Oh, never mind. Sorry, it doesn't go. You're fine. I thought it connected. It did not.
Nope.
Also, I've been watching anime and slowly considering smartwatch and also house setup ideas. Oh, smart. I thought you meant smartwatches for anime. I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this and like skip past all the filler, like that One Piece thing that you're telling me about. And house setup ideas. I like a good house setup.
Yeah, we've been looking at our basement trying to figure out what we're going to do with the other room.
What kind of... The problem with the main part of our basement is that... Oh, it's holding something. What are you holding?
We're gonna find out.
Oof. Oofa doofa.
Here's the crew. Metal coat.
Oh. What kind of house, like the whole thing? I'm knitting a hat. I love it. What kind of hat? What kind of pattern? What kind of colors? And what kind of house setup? Are you talking for multiple rooms or focusing on one room? I'm just nosy. I just want to know. Because I'll tell you ours. Our basement is kind of odd because there's 3 paint colors in one room. A Shadow the Hedgehog hat.
Nice.
Please elaborate. What makes it a Shadow the Hedgehog hat? Is it
Probably
like
all
colored?
spikes.
Is it thematically colored, or are there like elements to it? I guess.
All the spikes.
But yeah, we have just such an angular basement, and there's like pillars and everything, so I'm not really sure. And they have holes in the wall, so we need to like...
Here's Jessie.
Yep.
Her name is Jessie. I didn't realize. Rapidash.
Trying to figure out the best strategy for how to adjust our living room and eventually change some cat room things for better efficiency and cleanliness.
Yeah, we officially moved a...
I love it.
We moved one of Sam's litter boxes, one of Moxie's litter boxes down here, into our bathroom
Tiniest
downstairs.
bathroom in the world.
Yeah, we've got our main room, but it's like split, and I think our best way to do it is to split it into 4s and unofficially, and then just like have, here's a sitting area, there's where a table goes, here's a little reading nook. Please ignore the pillars. Oh, here's literal Woody. Okay.
Oh,
there's a snake in his boot.
There's a snake in his boot.
Oh, and I think she had a ponytail or a rapidash.
Yeah, she had a rapidash.
Like Bullseye.
Yeah,
the little horse guy.
That's cute. I love that. Black with red stripes, and then gonna add some cat ears, so we're both right. Oof. Oof. Yeah, so we gotta figure out.
He's got an alien.
Oh. Oh.
You better know Shadow Claw.
Well, we'll never find out.
I'm gonna assume it knew Shadow Claw.
It definitely knew.
The Claw!
That movie terrified me when I was a child. Here we go.
Yeah? You're afraid your toys are gonna get you?
I think my parents told me that I didn't understand the difference between like real and fake things.
That sounds like a skill issue on their part.
And so I think it was like Sid's toys that really scared me.
Okay.
And I think the aliens also scared me a lot too. I don't think I've seen Toy Story since I was approximately like 5.
We might have to fix that.
Really?
Toy Story is great.
I don't know. Ooh.
I'm gonna say a phrase. It's Joss Whedon's best movie.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about that. The aliens are just funny little guys.
I was convinced for a few years that a teddy bear I'd crafted would kill me in the night because I basically never played with them.
I saw something on Twitter the other day that was a screenshot of something else that was like, your stuffed animals love you and they know that you love them a lot and they do not feel sad if you are playing with one stuffed animal more than the other stuffed animal. They understand that you have different needs at different times and they're all willing to take their turn and they're not sad for you. And I'm just like, that's healing in my soul in a way that it really shouldn't be.
I was gonna say, was that a ironic post or do they?
No.
I feel like that's a thing that, like, if you retweet it, it's like, here's a number for a therapist.
Well,
because you need to unpack some things.
Thanks, Andrew. Yep, you're probably right. See, it's so sweet. Grizzy thinks it's sweet.
Well, Grissy will hit you up afterwards as your insurance.
That's the end of the line.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just heartless that I was never like...
But you're not sentimental for anything, though. You're sentimental for very few things, I guess.
I'm not sentimental about like, oh, my toys are going to get sad that I played with other toys.
Seriously? Oh,
No. That's not sentimentality. That's babe, that's anxiety.
I don't know what the orange grass compared to the yellow or green grass means. But it sounded like it was going to roll into some VeggieTales ask the vegetables.
Your covenant with the Lord.
You ready for a fight? We got some Kai Pokemon. We got some...
We nabbed it. Let's go.
Oh.
Yeah, good job, my fellow robots. So Rapidash, have you changed your mind now? Rah! You think this is enough to scare me? You even try to touch me, you just know your little baby will pay for it.
Aw, baby.
Rah! And so if you don't cooperate, all right? Rah! It's Team Dimension. It seems to be written. Yes.
I read that as Team Delusion for a second. I'm like, well...
Oh, look at that. Who have we here?
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, kid, this is not a playground, so scram. Yeah. Code red. Bzz. Colonel, that is not some random kid. That's the trainer that's given a hard time to the sergeants. Oh, so you're the famous buzzkill I've heard so much about. This must be my lucky day. The general would be proud of his Dahlia if he knew that she got such an annoying bug out of his way. And if we add the capture of 2 Kai Pokemon to all this, I'm already blushing with the attention he'll give me. But this pretty face will certainly not get her hands dirty. Rapidash, if you really care about your baby's safety, take care of this pipsqueak and beat her down.
Oh, Rapidash.
Bruh.
I love these
So
two hopping dimension later people, or dimension grunts in the back.
My robots, do your duty. I, Colonel Buzz. Pony. Rah!
Rah!
Team up with me, Rapidash.
Rah! Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we got Storm.
Rah! Yowza, that's terrific. Our pretty horsey was keeping such a powerful form from us. As long as we have this Ponyta at our hands, you're going to be safe. But I can't say the same for you, Maggot. Come on, Rapidash, Mommy. Let's see what you can do for your dear baby. Rah.
That's cool looking. So flying
These little
electric
splash
probably?
screens are cool.
Yeah. Flying electric.
Cool.
Love that. Love that so much. Do not love this. Drizzle.
Drizzle.
What does drizzle do?
It means it's gonna hit us with thunder approximately 6 times.
Now if we have a Brava in the mix.
Or hurricane. Right, I forgot that hurricane also hits in rain.
Well.
Fingers crossed so we don't get confused.
I'm gonna need you to do a little bit more than that. Damn. These Kai Pokemon are really tough.
Yeah. There it is.
Thunder doesn't paralyze too, does it?
I don't know.
I think it's just flat out this is rough.
Yeah, I guess we just heal.
She's just sitting at your desk. She's just sitting on your chair. It's very cute.
She doing what on my chair?
She's just sitting on your chair.
All right, and weather ball.
Okay, hurricane, weather ball, thunder, air slash, right?
Discharge.
Oh, discharge, yeah. Gross.
Thank you, Seraph.
Sunny day.
Come on, live. It's super. We're fucking the worst type ever invented.
Yep. I'm so sorry, Andrew.
I love sound types.
Oh, yeah. It's sound has weird vulnerabilities, but it's also like, I don't know, it's like learning fairy for the first time too, where it's like, oh, this is not in my brain at all as a thing that exists. Boss Rapidash. Okay. Yeah. Rapidash, that's on you for getting hit that first time, honestly.
Yeah, it's kind of yeah. Come on,
Give me anything.
bosses shouldn't be. Bosses aren't allowed to crit.
I
That's my.
That's your hot take?
I don't even think it's that hot of a take.
It's your lukewarm take? That's something at least. You took my money?
That horse took my money. Excuse me.
So
I say nay.
So say, is it better to wait, what are you changing it to?
Here's the. Oh no, you're still a sound type.
Yeah.
But we're giving you the
Yeah,
focus
focus
sash.
Giving it sunny day. Uh-huh. Thank you. Perfect. That's what I wanted to do. I'm so happy that you and I are on the same page. Give something a berry too.
Oh, do they? Yeah, I assume they don't. Yeah,
they didn't keep that.
they ate their berries.
Rude. But bravo.
If it's reindeer can live a weather ball, and if it does, we'll see.
Hi.
Honestly,
Hi, baby.
I'm not even sure that these berries are gonna help much.
Hi. You coming here to snuggle? I love snuggling with you, Moxie. Oh, yeah. Are you gonna make some biscuits too? She just started making biscuits recently, y'all. It's the most adorable thing. Isn't it, Boo? Hello, Miss Moxie.
Alright, let's do it. Here's why. Sarah, if I have the opposite response, this is why you always bet on the pony. No, don't make me sit through the whole cutscene.
Oh, man.
Oh, Miss Moxie.
Hi there.
Look at her.
Yeah, you biscuits and...
In my family growing up, we called it kneading.
It's so funny because she like...
She goes into a trance.
She goes to like a... in her face, she's even like, man, I don't even want to do this. Ugh. And here I am.
Did I say earlier that she is 5 months and 4 days old? Okay, you called it kneading too. Okay, perfect, perfect. I missed trimming one claw and now it's getting stuck on things. But she did really good for her trough. Yeah, exactly, like kneading dough. Exactly, exactly. She did really good for her trims. Can you move my drink over a little bit so everyone could be sure to see Maxie?
Sure.
Thank you. I think that's better.
I don't think this table's in view. I think the
okay.
top of the cups might be, but
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure that everyone can see Miss Maxie.
we know what everyone's really here for.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not to watch me scrub out against a Rapidash repeatedly.
It's just so funny that she knows how to do this because she was abandoned and like.
Eat shit, dummy.
What are you doing? What are you doing, baby?
Hit him with a swagger.
funny.
Okay, that's fine.
So funny. Whoop, whoop, you're falling. Okay.
So cool news. This means, well, A, Weatherball's fire type now. B,
Yeah, that's true.
it won't be very good.
And it'll expire after 3 days, or 3 days, 5 turns, and Drizzle won't come back, so it'll just be neutral.
Yeah, that's right, Rapidash. You missed. You ain't shit. And we're critting.
That looks cool, though. Well.
Okay, that's fine. Neither of us are going to hit each other, but we're just going to sit here throwing things back and forth.
Perfect. Man. Having a cat is
And now Weatherball's doing normal neutral damage.
Yep. Perfect. Do we catch this thing?
I'm going to try.
Mm-hmm. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Look at that sliver of HP.
It is kind of like the Nameless King, isn't it?
From DS3.
Dark Souls 3.
Dark Souls 3. Okay. How dare you hit? Rude.
Sorry, Medieval.
Yeah.
Crunch it. Louder. Okay.
Wow.
I mean, that's the thing. They're
Yeah, no.
really strong attacks.
Excuse me. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Now that we had some knowledge going in, we had a strategy and we're good. Storm Rider.
Rah! Rah! Damn it, damn it! Rapidash, you're so disappointing.
That's so rude.
I just make a fool of myself by taking you to the general. Yikes, we better get out of here. Hey, Brat, you just got lucky. I'd like to teach you a lesson, but my beloved general looks forward to seeing me in Westar City. So I have no time for this, understand? March on, my fellow robots, retreat. Aye, Colonel, Buzz. Rah. Brah. Pony. Brah. One of you join me. No!
No.
No!
Excuse me.
There's still more of the stupid place?
There's still more of the stupid place.
They just killed all my Pokemon. How can they expect me to do more?
Sure. That is kind of cruel and unusual. Man, she is so good at giving herself a bath, y'all. She's so good at it. What?
Just the LeBron James of licking her own genitals, I'll tell you what.
We're floating. That's weird.
Spread my wings and take flight. I don't think we're floating.
No, it's like a cave outlook. We're not floating, you're right, but it's like a cliff. You can see the design a little bit. Ow. Ow.
Got off of spikes.
Cruel and unusual.
Oh, right, there's a dark type.
Peckabone.
Peckabone.
Does Matang? We should give Matang the lucky egg, too.
I did.
Oh, you did? You're so good.
Look at you.
I like it.
I like the other one better.
That thing has got to have a third evolution. Like, I refuse to believe that Peckabone is the third one in that, or is this final one in that line.
Oh, you're
Yeah?
right. Yeah, that is weird.
It's like an overhang. I like it though. Like that looks really cool.
I don't like it. That looks a little trippy.
Oh, you're gonna lick me? Oh, thank you.
Oh, it's you. Hey, Hudson.
The other day, Andrew was laying down on the couch and Moxie hopped up on his back and started licking all of his hair and everything. Like, oh, little snacky snack, little sleepover snack. Why do you say so myself?
Yeah, we got some sleepover snacks for my good friend. I almost tossed them. Because I'm so used to being the second. Can you imagine if I just threw away the leftovers?
That would be, yeah,
It'd
it's
be
not
fitting.
trash day.
It would really settle it. I would debate going back and doing that fight again so I could I would have done it, honestly.
I know you would have.
100% I would have done it so that I could get my leftovers back.
But anyway, Moxie went away and I like touched the spot. It was like soaking wet with kitten spit. It's like, ooh.
Yeah, the fun comes with the reality, babe.
I know.
Cowgirl Coco.
The baby girl. You gonna face the audience now?
Sorry for my kitten voice though, y'all.
Yeah, I don't know who you are anymore.
I accidentally talked to Andrew in my kitten voice the other day and he's like,
It's like, I need you to stop.
she needed him to be clean. I know. It's funny when she does it like after we get out of the shower though. It's like, I promise you that I'm the cleanest that I have been around you.
Hi. There we go.
Maybe the wish just failed because I was at full health and swapped in. But there's a part of me that feels like it's the second time that wish has not worked. I'm starting to wonder if it
In
just
some
doesn't
capacity.
work. Get him a tang.
Got that attack boost.
Hey!
Got there.
Reindeer's learning frustration.
Love it.
I
Thank
repeat,
God.
this is not a drill. Reindeer learn frustration.
Man, let's
Are
see
you
it.
ready for this to be something gross?
Oh man, I am so ready for this to be the grossest thing I've ever seen.
If I had wings, I'd look at this world from above.
Man, that's poetic. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Is it gonna keep? Oh, that's a
I don't
gross
like where this
shape.
is going.
That's a gross shape right there. The banjo music makes so much more sense now that we're in this area.
Oh, Raindigo. Don't super like that as a reference point.
A reference point?
No, it lost. It's now a dark type.
Oh, the worst.
Lower stats when HP becomes half or less.
Lowers my stats or your stats?
My own stats. It became Krampus.
Well, you suck now.
Huh. We just gotta keep it healthy.
I don't like it.
I'm worried that we made a mistake by teaching it frustration. We'll see how it goes.
So if we unlearn frustration,
My baby.
I don't think it works that way, but
I
I
don't
do
think it
like
does
where your
either,
head
but-
is at.
oh, read the sign.
Items are placed automatically in the correct pocket by their type. The name of the pocket tells you what types of items will be kept there.
Thank you, fifth. A fourth of the way through the game.
Steelix Gorge.
This is pretty. This is really pretty. Oh, there's, well, I guess there's some grass over here too.
Yeah. Are we gonna find something to replace Krampus with?
Seriously. Chat, can you see Moxie at all? I'm just curious. Lagging tail.
It's
I
a chameleon. I don't see
I
it.
don't see it either.
I haven't seen a thing.
I refuse.
It's a chameleon. It blended in with the wall.
They have chameleons at the pet shop that, PetSmart or whatever.
Wow, a Skarmory!
Whoa, that's kind of cool to see in this cave.
What a cool Pokemon to run into here. First.
You see half of her head on screen. Okay, perfect. She's kind of blending in with the
Well-
white blanket too. Fuck.
It's a shame we didn't see a Skarmory either. Frankly, we do not have the diversity of team left to be
Yeah.
to be missing
Yeah.
encounters.
Yeah.
So
Very angry Doug trio.
they're like, "Hey, you missed us at our spot." It's part of me. It's like I'll catch the first Pokemon that survives a hit. I probably shouldn't be leading with Gyarados.
It's a little strong. It's a little intense.
Yeah.
So are we still catching something here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's get this Skarmory. I'm fine to like kind of lock in the Pokemon at the first choice
Yeah,
as long as we don't both absolutely despise the first Pokemon.
Like a Kecleon.
Yeah, if we saw a Kecleon, like
Yeah,
I would-
right.
hypothetically.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. That's a good example Pokemon to use there.
Kecleon does fucking suck. The gimmick sucks. I haven't thought about Kecleon since Gen 3. God, it's the worst.
Now, we might run out of the Pokeballs that we have left from
Yeah. Yep.
our thing. We might run out of all of those here.
Or
Never punished. The world is easy.
it's
Sorry.
okay. We gotta look up the frustrating dark type though. You're right. Yeah, there it goes.
Oh, it's right in
Yeah,
the
it's the first one. I want to see what gross Meowth evolves into too.
Yeah, I do too. I guess we'll never know.
There it is.
You know, we have a bad team, but we will have a Flygon and a Metagross, so like how bad? Contrary to
Those are
popular
my Gen 3 dreams, honestly.
Contrary to popular belief, it is a gentle soul. Actually, the cause for its constantly sullen face seems to lie on the excessive weight of its antlers.
It is 8 foot 2 inches. Oh, up was Skarmory's.
We know what a Skarmory is, though.
Okay, fine. The problem with having Moxie fall asleep on me is that now I get sleepy.
You damn lab waste. Get a move on and stop disobeying orders, as is your usual. I couldn't live with myself if I were the cause of a delay in my beloved general's plans. Screw him, that old geezer. I'm not a dog on his leash. Look who's here to join the party, Locke. Wrong place, wrong time as always, huh? So you're dealing with this buzzkill now. You'd really be scrapped. Since you don't cooperate, I'll have to take you to the general by force. But I'm not going to deal with you, of course. I never want to be a mess in front of my beloved boss, so... A and B, you deal with this here.
Hey!
Aye, Colonel. We'll fix the situation in no time. Roger. Hope you won't keep the general waiting much longer. Wonder how much he suffered thinking about his beloved cyborg. He's always looked on as a son.
Oh,
Does nothing but turn against him.
interesting.
I'm sure he needs me. Troop, march! So, brother, are you ready to teach this unruly brat a lesson? Brother, why don't you answer?
I love A and B.
Hey, brother.
Oh no.
How many times do I have to tell you that I'm the one who responds to orders here?
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Hey, you two, quit your stupid tantrums, damn braceless pieces of junk.
There's a lot of cuss words in here.
Look, the supercomputer is talking. Turn down the toot and pay respects to your superiors, you insolent punk. If I were the one pulling the strings, I'd have already gotten rid of trash like you long ago. But the general wants you back in one piece. Oh, one piece.
One Piece.
So we'll just follow orders and have your stripes with a battle. And the same goes for you, Miss Neutron Library.png. We haven't forgotten the fool you made of us. Roger. Even though I can count on Sybil's newfound power, I wouldn't be able to win that easy on my own. Hey, Locke, I never thought I'd ask you such a thing, but I need your help to take down these two annoying clowns. So you decided to team up, huh? I hate to disappoint you, but this time I won't end up like that time on campus. Am I right, B? You got that right, A. A as authority. B as bravery. A and B, Team Dimensions Legacy. Roger.
It's very good.
Thank you.
I mean, I really appreciate you doing all that. After this fight, remind me to... Did I tell you... Chad, did I tell you all about my dad's weird internet thing? I can't remember if I did or not. It's also shown by the
Cool.
hour.
Awesome.
What happened? Sorry. was reading chat.
Our ally has Intimidate, and then our enemies got a boost from
Love it.
from Defiant. So this thing's at a +2 strength right now. Well,
By the
you
hour
make that a
exposition from the
+4.
volcano guy. Yeah.
Look, ally fights don't matter. They don't count, especially when your opponent gives your enemy a
opponent.
stat boost.
Yeah, immediately. All right, I'm curious, since y'all are significantly more computer-minded than all of us. I don't think I told you this yet, so you might, like...
Oh, I count as not one of us? Okay.
Yeah, but me being
I was
me
gonna
and
say.
my dad. But I'll ask after this battle. I think Moxie has cowlicks
Cute.
on her ears.
Me too.
Do you see right there where there's no hair?
Oh, what'd you do, Miss Moon?
See? On that side
I think
too?
those are just
You think it's just
dents.
yeah, from like how her
From wearing-
ears are
She's been wearing headphones for too long, like a streamer. Error.
Oh hell yeah. Good job, Andrew.
Brother error.exe, they are too strong.mp4. Damn it. Oh.
Better
form the moment. Oh, retreat.
Yeah.
Include A,
Hashtag
include B. It's an exit success. That's kind of cute.
I do appreciate that.
They finally get the hell out of here. Ridiculous. Just a defeat and they crash. Tui. Rah.
You like that one girl?
Yeah, put Tui on that thing. It's the most forced meme I've seen in a long time. Now Rapidash should be in Team Dimension's hands. Don't tell me. You sure are better than I thought, Locke. Pony.
Rah.
Scan started. Now I get it. Rapidash must follow you because it's grateful for saving its baby from those junk heap's clutches. Your computer tells you that, but not your human brain? Actually, it seems that Ponyta only has eyes for you.
Oh.
Pony.
It loves us.
Rah. Sure, it's clear. Rapidash has decided that his baby is ready to take its own path now. And who better than the human who helped it can be its new trainer.
Oh.
Rah.
Oh.
Pony. There's no doubt this Ponytail wants to join your team.
Obtained.
Welcome to the Pink Pony Club.
I'm gonna keep on dancing at the...
Pink Pony Club? I know there's a song that exists called Pink Pony Club. It's about where it starts and ends. I'm out of touch. Judging by the heartbeat and the heavy breathing, all you want to do now is get back at Team Dimension for what it's done to you, but especially to your baby, am I wrong?
Oh.
Raw.
That's a big stretch.
You do have a real fighting spirit. In addition, the typical energy of Kai Pokemon would definitely make you a great ally.
Do you get the Ponyta?
Wasn't expecting to leave this damn canyon. How could... What?
You get the the Rapidash? You love him? I mean, I did kick your ass twice, so that's fair. But...
Next time I'm going to be that generous with you, I can tell you. Come on, Sibolt. Bolt?
Alright. So my dad, I went home to visit a couple weeks ago now, and he was telling me that apparently our local library has a thing where you can like kind of keep track of your books and of your holds and your read books and checked out books and everything, kind of like a Goodreads, I guess. So he likes using that to keep track of everything and kind of get different recommendations and put on a read list. Fair.
Sure.
Right. So So one day he sat down, and I'm trying to remember this because it's been a while
West
now.
Star City.
Meal tank. Terrifying.
Golbat!
Alright. But anyway, so he logs on to the library, and it says that we can't access the site at all. He says, well, that's kind of weird. And he goes to a couple different websites, and he can go to those. And so long story short, he figures out that it's just like .org websites that he can't go to.
You did tell me about this.
Okay. So I don't know, because he tried to go to something else. I think it was around like some sort of election, or or I don't know, whatever. But he figured it out that he can't go to .org websites, but he can like check his email. He can do all these other things. So from his personal computer, yeah. So he goes onto his phone, and he can access it. No. Wait. He could access it while he's on like 5G or whatever, but he couldn't access it while he was on his phone. Right? So he goes and like, it's my dad, and he's kind of old school. Oh, uh-oh.
Hello, welcome to the Pokemon Center. In this building, we restore your type Pokemon to full health.
Do you? Oh,
Yep.
the glass is out of the table and everything too. Everything is just kind of trashed.
Books on the shelves are written by gym leader Casper. He's a literature fan too.
New technology. Uh-oh. I'll pause my story until after this. Uh-oh. Aster.
Today things change.
Oh, and Luca, never mind.
This invention's so incredible that everyone will have to recognize it's important.
Terrifying.
Exactly. Actually, he probably sounds like the One Piece character that laughs like that, so I'll give it in a second.
Okay.
Glad to show you the Dimensional Corridor.
Sure.
By entering there, you'll find yourself in a place totally different from this and be able to interact with other you.
What?
The Luca from Dimension SWK15 was really unpleasant. I hope you're luckier than me with your encounters.
Fucking into the
Oh, this
Spider-Verse
is
shit.
the... Well, we'll see what this...
Super top secret invention.
Virtual move tutor and trusty. It'll come in handy. Analyze the genetic data of any Pokemon. Lets it learn any move it could be compatible with. But only if it's not one that needs experience. You know, it's not an almighty tool.
Egg moves, okay. Oh, I just cracked my knee in ways that my knee should not have been cracked.
Okay.
Moxie, I really might have to... I might have to do the worst thing ever and adjust, because my knee is really uncomfy right now. Anyway. So, he goes to the... I think we have AT&T? What?
Level 20.
Oh, it's flying. Cloud 9, yeah.
Flying type. Okay. Pure flying's cool.
It's quick-tempered. Fair enough.
Let's put
Sorry, Miss Mouse.
Matang away for now.
Okay.
I can't have 3 Pokemon that I'm training.
Yeah. So he goes to AT&T store, and they basically say, like, we don't know why you can't. That doesn't make any goddamn sense. And we're like, yeah, sure. So he, like, a couple weeks later, someone came out to the house, and they said, okay, let me look at your router. And he said, oh, well, you have some cords that either, like, from the modem or whatever, that need to be readjusted or something. And so replaced, or they're just a little bit old. So he went and replaced all those, made that more efficient. Okay, great. So then he went and looked
Yeah,
at...
but that's not going to prevent you from going to .org websites.
Right. So then he went outside and he said, hey, do you... Or like where the entrance to the house was, or where the cables connected to the entrance of the house.
Mm-hmm.
He said, hey, do you find that your internet is rough sometimes? And Dad's like, now that you mention it, like, it is slower on rainy days. And he's like, yeah, you have water in your cords. I'm like, that also is kind of strange, but okay, whatever. So he fixed that, and he replaced those cords. And then he discovered that we had to replace is it called the modem? That, like, it's the black box thing in my office?
There's the modem and the router.
Well, he had to replace one of those. Whatever is a little bit more intense, he had to replace that one. Oh, well. This must be for, like,
I think this is for
online.
battling online or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, okay.
Anyway, so they replaced that. And apparently that allowed him to go on .org websites again. So why would that?
It sounds like he had some kind of It sounds like he had something that was set up on his... It cost $74,000? That's more money than I spent trying to catch that stupid Matang. It sounds like he had some kind of, just like a blocker on .org websites, which would have been set up on like a domain level.
Well, he didn't do it. I mean, my dad goes to the library.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it's not... Look at that graffiti, that's cool. Anyway, so then, because they were replacing everything, my parents still have TiVo, and so he said, well, can you make sure that the TiVo still works, because, while you're here? He said, oh yeah, sure. So the one downstairs worked, but then the one upstairs didn't, so the guy had to go back down and reconnect all the cords that he initially disconnected. Dad said it took him like a solid 2 hours to do it, and he's just trying to be nice beforehand, so Dad's like, well, I mean, whoops. So yeah, he was asking me what if I had any suggestions or ideas. I'm like, this is way past my conceptual understanding of things.
It sounds like he might have had a block at, I guess, for .org websites.
Yeah,
which
isn't that strange?
I just noticed that the music's kind of creepy. I guess you could set up, but I don't know well enough to know how.
Something strange happens when you take...
Scaracluo among the tombs of the cemetery, but I've never been bold enough to try. That's super odd.
Yeah, isn't that strange? But, oh well, he's happy because he can look at his books again.
I was going to say, the water in the things definitely didn't... Yeah, you could block .org. But I don't know that your dad would know how to do that.
Yeah, no, I know. He would not. He would have no concept.
Yeah.
And and my mom wouldn't be just uses her phone. So Evil and Papillion always fight on what called the Dread Pendant.
Allows them to evolve and amplify their
Okay.
terrifying powers. Couldn't believe my luck when I found this for such a low price. Then I realized why.
Well, what is it?
Oh, this place, this house.
Oh.
So it seems like this is just kind of a shitty town. That Garcia's always complaining about the house, but he never does anything when it comes to cleaning. Damn right, Norma.
Norma. Look at her.
She's so cute when she wants to be.
I know. What's that guy?
It's a Blastoise.
Oh, yeah, it is a Blastoise.
Not easy looking after a whole herd of Miltank.
That's true.
Would a Windows Defender thing suddenly block those automatically, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things that I could see.
He uses WebRoot.
I don't know what WebRoot is.
Oh.
I could see your dad accidentally setting something up without realizing it.
Yeah, but he would also
Remember doing that.
Yeah, he would have intentionally. What's it say?
Just a rhyme, apparently.
Okay. Was it on a specific device or all devices? Well, they only have one device.
But you said it was on his
Oh,
phone
on
and his
phone
computer.
too.
Yeah.
So 2.
So it was just on the yeah, like it makes sense to me that the problem fixed itself when
The
you replaced a
internet.
router. I'm surprised that it was there in the first place, but yeah, never want to end up in that slammer over here. It creeps me out. Off limits, Buzz. Every dangerous criminal will be segregated in this jail and purge their guilt.
Be in the router settings. I wonder if it's something that just like, God knows the last time they had to replace their router. So I wonder if the router like updated itself, or if there's something that happened with .org websites that they're like, hey, if you have a router before this, it's like the real ID. If you have a router before this date, like you're not allowed in or whatever. I don't know.
I doubt it, but
I doubt it too, without some sort of.
I feel like I would have read a news story.
Right.
Here in West Star City, a thug can vanish like smoke in the breeze. Thanks to Casper, of course. If you haven't fallen off a horse, you haven't been riding long enough. The team that put this together just loves cowboys, huh? Tiago. My house is empty, but not my pockets. I got all sorts of plates to sell you. Moo. Moo. Tongue may be straight, my mouth hard. Tongue may be straight, but mouth hide many sharp teeth. Okay.
Gross.
Wild Bull Saloon. This being is different from the ones we found before. Oh, you're finally here, Will. Are you receiving strange electromagnetic waves as well? You're not the Ninito. Who are you, Chica? Locke, are you a trainer? Nice to meet you. I'm Minta, leader of the Ghost Emergency and Ignition Suppression Team, or Geist for short.
That's cute.
Looking for Gym Leader Caspar, aren't you? Well, you're not going to find him here. Some black-clothed bastards have been blocking access to some areas, gyms included, for a few days. Have no idea who they are, nor what they want from the citizens. What are you saying? Those perros hail from the damn Team Dimension?
Perros.
My bad. Chrysler may know something about it. That guy's a top-tier genius.
One of the big 3.
I got an idea. Why don't you meet the other members of my squad? You know, Geist works alongside Sheriff Casper, so we could help you meet him. I'll tell you why right away. Our group is tasked with a double-faced city patrol duty. During the day, we handle the occasional fire, but after dark, we're Ghostbusters. A job like ours is vital in a constantly haunted place like West Star City. And the sheriff holds a lot of respect for our team. Andale, come inside the firehouse for the meet and greet. Or Andale. I thought she was calling me at something. Is this not the
ghost house? The house you stand in front of? Alright, whatever.
I'm gonna catch a Pokemon. Chickaboo!
Chickaboo.
Please don't make me catch my 4th flying type in a row.
Oh, good morning. Good morning. Hi. Hello, floppy girl. Hi.
Moxie will, when she wants to snuggle with you, she'll just come over if she's really sleepy, and then she'll like stand, and then she'll just flop. Just like fucking full trust fall, all body weight. Just flop.
Won't you move?
It has to take care of itself since birth. It doesn't know how to provide food yet, so it plays on others' pity to survive.
Oh.
Ground dark.
I like that though.
Not a flying type.
I like that. Yeah, it's a skeleton looking thing. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Moxie. Oh, you want to play with my hair now? Yeah, I get you.
Do I hear her purring?
Yeah, you sure do. My orange boy legit also does the full body flop trust fall. Ow!
I don't know if the purring comes through. I figured I'd give him the, just in case. Dream Eater. Dream Eater.
Oh, you want to headbutt the microphone? Okay.
What's that thing on your hand? I've never seen such a glove before. You want to trade it for my very special item? Yes. Just kidding. I don't even know how to use that thing. Take this anyway.
Little baby for
Oh.
sure. Hello.
Hey, welcome. Got a soothe bell.
What does Soothe Bell do? Is that what makes us make things like us more?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect.
So I'm
Could
gonna
you
give
guys
it.
hear her purring?
I'm gonna give it to this Golbat for a little bit, and then I'm gonna take it away when I think we're gonna fight because I don't want to.
Sure.
I don't want to use acrobatics in Casper's house.
That's true. No purring.
Psych up. All right.
She woke herself up snoring earlier today. She had the loudest, like 3 or 4 snores in a row, and just like full body woke herself up.
You
I'm
snored
sorry.
so loud she woke up. Juanito. Every day I come here and use a hyper potion on my Meowth's tombstone, but it still doesn't wake
God.
up. Take it. I don't need it
Oh my
anymore.
God.
Sweet girl.
Murkrow.
We don't get anything here, right?
Nope, we already caught.
Yeah, the...
And I can't tell if there's one location or two, but I'm catching 2 just because it said we were going to the saloon. So you know what?
Yeah.
That's a different area
Where's
for
the
me.
saloon? Man.
It's such a weird town. Say the deceased Pokemon which are bound to this world come back as ghosts.
I understand.
Eradicate past away years. That's fucking Gary. That's Gary Oak. Do you know about the blue Eradicate theory?
No.
So in Pokemon Red and in the first games, you fight Gary once or twice, and he has Eradicate, and then or he has a Rattata and then Eradicate or something like that. And then the third time that you face him, you fight him in, like you fight him on the ship, and he has Eradicate.
Okay.
And then you fight him in the tower,
Excuse me.
and he
The tower?
doesn't
What tower?
in the like Vermilion or the not Vermilion, but the Lavender Town, like
Yeah, okay, yeah.
the Grave Tower,
Yeah.
right? And he doesn't have his Eradicate anymore. And so there's a like one of those like fan theory things that like he went to that tower because he was mourning his newly lost Pokemon, which was that Eradicate. So now Gary
Aw,
sits on the bench and
that's
says,
too bad.
I lost my Eradicate.
Oh. I understand that all these games are trying to justify the existence of ghost Pokemon. But it just makes me sad. It just makes me sad to have like and this is a me thing, not a universal thing obviously, but it makes me sad to have like a cemetery and like the Death City in a lot of these different games. She's dreaming and she's like in her sleep.
Cute.
Her ears are twitching.
Well, now or never. I refuse to let my Pokemon go down to a faint if they have it. Our team is bad against ground right now.
Fake tears.
You'd think that the music in like the ghost town would be a little less,
Banjo-y.
yeah, a little less Banjo Kazooie is what I was gonna say.
Like, it just cracks me up. I don't know how they did the music or how they, like, commissioned the music or whatever. But the person who did this music, the banjo music, clearly did that for the Evolution line too. They're like, oh, can you do this too? They're like, well, what instruments do I already have? I got my banjo. Well, here we are.
Safe in the light being's house. Why have you forsaken me, Vulpix?
See, everyone's just so sad.
So they are talking about the mighty Lux Flan grant peace to the tormented souls. Yeah, they're talking about the like light god that we learned about in that other place.
I guess that makes sense. If you're gonna have like a god type Pokemon, I guess it makes sense to have.
Am I getting into town?
Can we not?
I'm gonna give us one skip every location because we've been using one skip because they always give us like a Pokemon that I'm like, man, this is a normal
go back.
ass Pokemon from every other game.
Can you go back and talk to her? Sorry. Do you have a witch hunt here in the...
Eldu region. When cornered, the witches cause a curse upon Westar, haunting the city with their spirits till the end of time.
Fair enough.
How do I know it? Well, I'm a direct descendant of those same witches.
Hell yeah.
Or the daughters of the witches that they couldn't burn at the stake or whatever.
Here we go.
Scarachno.
Love it. Love that this thing has a little tongue sticking out. Love that it has haunted eyes. Love that it has fake eyes.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, the banjo's because it's a western town, absolutely. I already threw the other ball.
Oh, he's okay. Yeah. Go back to sleep. Oh, big stretch.
It's so funny. She has her witching hour occasionally. Perfect. Ready to go. Yeah, you can't use a big fairy move because it might be a dark type too.
Yeah, and I don't trust that thing to leave something alive.
Yeah, I don't either. Ugh. Chad, I'm so sorry. I'm just enamored with my cat.
Yeah. Well, get on the ball.
Come on.
I was gonna say, if it worked,
That would be incredible. Be the happiest camper.
get on the ball.
Come on. You know you wanna. Level 26 Ghosty. Oh. Oh. Oh.
I'm so glad that our chat was sitting around today and they said, boy, I sure can't wait to check in on Sam and Andrew's screen. Where we're gonna watch them throw about 100
Yeah.
failed Pokeballs over the course of the evening.
Gotta stop pointing, Andrew. That's where it's doing you in.
This game likes to hit him 3 times.
What?
It likes to like.
Oh, yeah.
It likes to shake 3 times before. Yeah, this is appointment viewing.
1, 2. Damn. Appointment viewing.
There we go. First try.
What you got? Ghost Psychic.
Ghost Psychic.
2 feet tall, 16.8 pounds, which always cracks me up that ghosts have like physical. That thing weighs twice as much as my cat, maybe 3 times.
This Pokemon is supposed to be a physical manifestation of the bug-type phobia
Fair enough.
mankind has always had since ancient times.
Love it. Love that. Love that so much.
That's very clever.
Where else would I see all these Pokeball throws? Exactly. A pound of steel or a pound of ghost.
Why does Drillbur keep staying underground? Did he use dig and forget how to come out?
Oh. Like you just have all these things wrestling with death and in ways that are like, I get it, but
I could have just had Golbat use acrobatics that whole time.
Oh, it's okay. We're not really upset.
I'm sorry, Moxie. I didn't mean to yell so loud that I woke you up.
it's okay. She's she's waking up and she proceeded to just flop over my arm.
The thing is, we can't be like scream streamers
Yeah,
just because we wake up our cat.
yeah, we can't.
All right. So that's not where we're supposed to go.
Nope.
Oh, that's just the air conditioning. It's okay, Moxie.
Did I miss a spot?
Pokemon Center.
Are you waking up now? Yeah. It's okay. You've had a really nice cat nap so far.
I don't think we went in one of those buildings that said like none of them said like this is the fire station.
Yeah.
There's a sign down there.
You have to talk to these punks.
Huh?
No, that's off limits. Did I miss a spot over here?
That's gotta be it, right? You go in. Are those doors? Nope. Okay.
Nope. Guess that over here's the saloon area.
And are there 2 other doors there?
Yeah, but it kicks me down.
Oh, I see. Well, I guess we just go in each house again. Oh, that's it. Yeah, okay.
Oh, I've been
It had a
waiting for
little
you.
ghosty on the side of it. Did you see that?
I did. Bienvenido to the Geist Firehouse. Monitor the city to thwart fires or infestations effectively.
Perfect.
I just introduce you to my coworkers, so ven conmigo. I'll show you the other rooms of the firehouse while I'm at it. Vamos.
Remember a couple weeks ago when we were talking about picking up different languages and everything? Oh, this is the one that the Blastoise was in front
Oh,
of. That's
okay.
why. Okay.
May not be much, but I keep all my team's achievements here. Over there's one of the members of the group. I'll introduce you.
Incredible.
It's Buster, my trusty Blastoise.
Buster the Blast. Look at that guy. He's got a battle scar.
Blast. Buster's no common Blastoise, though. You see those cannons on its shell?
That's right.
When returning from a mission, we met some punks who were harassing a poor Cubone.
Ugh.
Pokemon immediately put itself in front of the little guy to protect her from those Peros, but alas, those desperados managed to break its cannons.
What?
Buster, without its best weapon, couldn't put all of itself in our missions. So Chrysler, the team's brain, invented some artificial prosthetics for it.
Aww.
That Gordo never stopped surprising me.
Aww.
Wasn't content with just creating cannons to shoot high-pressured water. He added a vacuum function, the ideal function for ghost hunting. Isn't that right, amigo?
Buster is my favorite character in this game.
Blast. As you can see, we're 2 peas in a pod. There's not much else, let's keep going. Storage room. Here we give our weapons for ghost hunting and spare parts for our vehicles. Hey, Blondie, don't you see we have guests? Be a good host and introduce yourself. Come on. No need to get so riled up, Minta. She's just a squirt after all.
Hey, who you calling a squirt?
This cabron is Salem, the reckless who drives Geist vehicles, and no need to make it that long, Minta. You just need to say that I'm muy hermoso.
That's funny. Gone through a whole Luigi's Mansion
Boaster
side story.
as usual, Salem. Come on, man, no point in hiding the truth, right? Nothing scares me. May they be fires or ghosts. I'll blow them away with my charm. No offense, Salem, but you're hopeless. Come on, Locke, let's leave this idiot here. I really don't want to meet all of your little buddies. I don't...
She really is excited to introduce you, though. Here's another one.
This is the relaxation area. This is where we enjoy some well-deserved rest after our missions. Oh, look, it's Will. Is everything okay? You look like you've seen a ghost. Oh, hi, Minta. What's wrong? Nothing, just had a bad dream. Sis, who's this? You're right. Ninito, this is Locke, a Pokemon trainer. Are you serious? Besides Minta and Salem, I've never seen other trainers around. You live in the... He's very shy. Geist was founded by Will's father. We owe everything to him. He passed away a few years back, though.
Was he also killed by a Tyrannus?
My friends and I try every day to protect what he created, though I'm still not ready to... Well, don't say that. You know that ain't true. You should be more confident. Thanks. I promise I'll try. Oh my goodness, she is out. She was like, oh, there's cutscenes to meet 4 different NPCs for no real reason. I'm out. You wake me up when there's more of them. This area is the heart of the firehouse, the laboratory. Here we archive all the info regarding paranormal phenomena, studying the means to fight. Chrysler, is it a bad time? I have someone to introduce you to. One of Chrysler's workers being a man of few words. Other than that, our team should be nothing without his work. Hey, Chrysler, will you look at us? Say hi to our... She's Locke, a Pokemon trainer you met at Wild Bull Saloon's vicinities. The kid has come to this town to challenge Sheriff Casper, but some Team Dimension grunts involved in the recent events blocked the gate to the gym. That's the reason you led her here. You spying on me or something? Negative, Captain. Simply you're unaware of your transceiver was in function. Oops, me culpa. Introducing each other face to face is better. There's no time. The city's in grave danger.
That's right. Chrysler's got it. Wait, I forget your name. Oh, you're Salem, right?
Hey, Chrysnerd, why'd you call me?
No.
I hope for you it's something important. What's going on? Why the meeting? Shut up, you two. Let Chrysler speak. He may have his reasons. You've captured a strange magnetic field in the Wild Bull Saloon area, right? On second thought, it was a really abnormal presence, way more intense than usual. When Locke arrived, I completely forgot about it. See, a chance thrown under the bus, and it's all that Squirt's fault. Buster, shut up that show-off. Oh, Buster.
Yeah, I'm like, there's another one.
Blast. Keep it quiet, Buster. Come on, guys. This isn't the time for arguments. If you're making a fan game, I don't need to know your Blorbos. I don't need to sit through.
Blorbos?
I know you're gonna enjoy coming up with characters. I don't need to sit through an introduction of them all.
How else are you gonna know them?
I don't want to. They could be sitting around this place and someone says, "Hi, I'm Salem. I drive vehicles for the team," and that's all you need.
Well,
I hate Minta's guts, but even I have to admit how tough she is.
Oh.
Nothing would have changed. Negative, Salem. Captain's skills are in fact high, but not high enough. Locke's arrival must have triggered something in the ectoplasm that made it disappear. That's why when I met her, I couldn't pick up anything. Hombre, you must be a formidable trainer. The anomaly isn't gone from the radars. It's probably still wandering inside the saloon. However, we possess no data regarding this Pokemon. For all we know, there could be more than one. We must act quickly. We need a good plan. I got a real bad feeling. I'm so scared right now. What are you waiting for? To the saloon. We'll come up with a plan to get rid of that entity once we get there. Locke, my sources indicate that you're here to challenge Gym Leader Caspar. My knowledge might be enough to reprogram Team Dimension's robot so we could free the gym. But we need your help just as much as you need ours, so I'm asking you to assist us in the mission. I'm sick of this chit-chat. The last one that gets there smells like a Garbodor.
Garbodor's in this game.
Hombre, he's always so reckless. Salem, I swear I'm going to give you a lesson. Locke, we're going to the Wild Bull Saloon. We'll be waiting for you in case you're willing to accept our deal. What's Chrysler holding? I have no idea.
Not a clue.
He's just doing tech nerd stuff.
A rice ball?
It might be.
Maybe we caught him in the middle of his lunch.
They're just little trophies. Okay. All right.
Gotta...
If we're gonna fight this...
Yeah, a ghost. You want to bet it's the Gengar? You think it's the Gengar, or do you think it's a new one?
Oh, if it's the Gengar, I swear to God. What are you, Ghost Psychic?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Andrew.
Yeah.
Could you get a picture of Moxie doing this? It's very cute. My phone's
You're gonna
right
make
there,
me
but I
take
can't.
a picture of the cat. I'm in the middle of a stream,
I
babe.
know, but of me with the cat.
Chat,
Sorry,
make sure
chat.
you get your screenshots.
Look how cute she is. Cameron, yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Thank you. I can't move.
You're gonna be upside down, but you know what?
That's fine.
I bet you
I
can
just-
figure it out.
I just really wanted to get her hugging my arm, that's all.
It is very cute.
It is very cute.
All right, let's do this.
Payback is better. And frustration. At least it's
Yeah.
stab. And there's
Also,
no
the
way
thing
that
better.
this...
Yeah,
I
the
was
thing
gonna say,
better not hate us. I do like the sad Pokemon Center theme.
Mm-hmm. Man, that has really bad moves. Or really bad stats, rather.
Well, it's gonna evolve any day now.
Sure.
Look.
Fuck.
So he decided to give us a hand on the mission. Algria. This
Oh.
ruined building is the Wild Bulls. Anytime that anyone writes a character and is like, I'm gonna pepper in like Spanish dialogue. Dora the Explorer. All I can think of. It never comes across as like, a fun flair. It comes across as like,
I think that this
Hi,
one they're
I'm
doing a
Dora.
pretty good use, but I understand your sentiment there.
the owner Chempa built it about a century ago, taking the role of the bartender as well. Every zone was finally organized. For instance, the one we're occupying right now was the battle room. Here, both Westar City citizens and outsiders used it to fight between one drink and the next.
That's fun.
All good things come to an end, though. Someone spread a rumor about a monstrous Pokemon hidden by the owner.
Hidden?
People, even though they've never seen this creature, believed the rumor, and so Chempo started seeing, day after day, his clients disappearing one after the other, until he was left alone.
Ooh.
So this saloon that's been deserted ever since became the home of ghost-type Pokemon.
It is really fitting that we're doing this at the beginning of spooky season. Like day one of spooky season.
Is September spooky season? Okay. Yeah, Dios mio, said in the flattest tone. The guys will never let an arrogant two-bit spirit take it for itself, ruining Mr. Chempo's work. That's why we're here. This is Boots, my Infernape, who had his feet broken, but we replaced them with titanium boots.
Oh no!
Now that everyone's here, Geist can finally start its magic. That's right, Locke. Until the end of the mission, you're going to be part of the team. Let's go through the area for clues.
What's a clue? Oh, we get a Pokemon here too.
We caught a Pokemon outside.
This is the saloon. This is
Okay.
inside the saloon.
You're right.
That's a Mimikyu. Mimikyu wants to be my friend. That's Mimikyu's whole fucking deal.
It is.
I mean, you're right.
Oh,
We probably shouldn't-
this is this is a
Yeah, man.
pre-nerf Mimikyu.
This is Mimikyu that needs a frustration monster. I'm
Well,
tired for
it's
some
a
reason.
fairy type, so we can't.
Oh, it is a fairy type, isn't it? Oh no.
Learn to rock
It's
slide.
okay.
You have fun.
It's okay. You're just adjusting on the couch.
It's using double team.
Yeah. This thing's a beast. And baby doll eyes. We can kill it. I mean, what do you think, Andrew?
Oh, I'm planning on killing it. We caught the little.
Oh, okay.
We caught this little bird outside.
Okay, that's fair. Fine.
Unless we run into a really cool Pokemon here.
Mimikyu isn't a really cool Pokemon?
Hey.
Wow. We're not gonna be able to get 2 fucking feet.
Apparently not.
We can catch a Litwick, keep our streak of murdering them, just letting them all die to natural causes. Oh, Bethany! Okay, so Mimikyu. Oh, big kitten stretch too. So Mimikyu is the Pikachu of the Alolan generation, Gen 7? 6?
Yeah, 7, I think. So, Pokemon every generation has a Pokemon that's like this region's Pikachu, where they kind of look like a Pikachu. They're usually electric type.
They
They're
have
a little.
some rat-ish feature.
They've got the same kind of like cheeks with the little things. They're all kind of a cute little. This generation's Pikachu,
Yeah.
right? And so for one of them, they gave us Mimikyu, which is a ghost that.
Fairy.
So it's a ghost fairy type because we're introducing,
Whatever.
a ghost fairy type instead of an electric type, which is the first. And its whole deal is that it is not actually a Pikachu. It is a little ghost that.
Oh, we have an ad. I hope that. I'm not sure if they have an ad or not.
Well,
That'd be bad.
if you didn't have an ad, anyways, long story short, instead of it being an electric type Pikachu like we normally get, it is a ghost that is resentful of how popular Pikachu is and wants to be as popular as Pikachu is. So it made itself a little costume to dress up like a mimic, or to dress up like a Pikachu. That's why it's called Mimikyu.
Oh.
Scaracluo.
Oh, that's the thing that evolves in the graveyard. Oh, sleepy girl. Here, I'm gonna look up Mimikyu Pokedex entry.
Oh, rattled. We don't know what it looks like underneath. I think
That's
everyone
true.
that's ever seen what it looks like underneath has died. Ooh! But it has an ability called Disguise, where the first time you hit it, you don't actually hit it. The disguise breaks, and in the real official 3D model, it zooms in, and you see the little head just kind of go, dunk.
It's so cute.
And then it's in battle for real now.
Mimikyu is also just like a badass Pokemon too. Yeah, it does have big shadow claws that come out.
It has a big club that it holds behind his back, which is
Yeah.
kind of gnarled and looks like a Pikachu's tail.
Mimikyu is a lonely creature who wears a disguise in order to seek affection from humans within the Pokemon world. In the animated series, some Mimikyu has been shown to be hostile towards Pikachu, often attacking on sight. Have received positive receptions. Let's see here. What else is?
I think that Team Rocket had one in the.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cute.
I think that Jessie had a Mimikyu in the Sun and Moon series,
Oh.
and they were like, "Great, you want to take down Pikachu just like we do?"
Oh.
And they were like, "We want to bring him to the boss," and it's like, "I want to kill that thing."
Mimikyu wears the costume in hopes of becoming loved and accepted, as its true form is said to be horrifying in nature. Who do you think Mimikyu is voiced by in English?
They kind of just anytime you get a person in to do actual voice work for a character, they're just like, "Hey, you want to take some of these rodents while you're at it?"
Who do you? I'm thinking of someone else. Never mind.
Who is it?
Billy Bob Thompson.
Hold on. You were thinking that Billy Bob Thornton voiced fucking
That's what it said.
Mimikyu. Mimikyu.
Promotion.
I think Billy Bob Thornton from Fargo just being like, Mimikyu.
2019, the Pokemon Company dedicated the month of October to Mimikyu. Pokemon of the Year, Mimikyu was voted the most popular Pokemon introduced in Sun and Moon, and was 3rd overall in the competition.
Hey, Squirt, try not to get in my way.
Oh. In a follow-up article, Hernandez attributed Mimikyu's popularity to the fandom's own reaction to the bombardment of Pikachu in Pokemon media and merchandise, stating, quote, grappling with that reality is one of the best things the Pokemon game has ever done, end quote. It's a moment of self-awareness on the part of Game Freak.
I think I might be overselling it a little bit.
Mimikyu was highlighted by Paste, which is a publication, as being, quote, voice of a generation. Let's see. These quotes are incredible.
That didn't count. None of these count anymore. I don't think we're Nuzlocking anymore. I think we're just playing the game at this point.
I think that might just be the better way to enjoy this game, honestly.
I think it might be.
I think I see a clue.
I hope I do.
Oh, sorry. Am I tickling you? I don't mean to.
It was another night of the saloon. Clients and their Pokemon, between a drink and the next one, spent their time battling. Music and loud choirs echoed in the theater room, making the desolate West Star look like a nightlife city. Despite being the owner of the shack, I've never been a partier, so I just used to watch the others having fun, proudly enjoying the result of my efforts. Suddenly, like a bolt in the blue, I felt a shiver down my spine. My observing spirit led me to find out something extraordinary that night. I saw a shadow hiding between the customers of the saloon. A shadow that resembled a Pokemon. Ever since then, my working days have never been the same. Looks like the first page ripped from a diary?
It's a lot to fit on a page. Just gotta say, you know?
See, we understand how much y'all are tired of seeing Pikachu all the time. We're still gonna do it. I have seen some fan art of people making, like, here's a Mimikyu, but using, like, a Charmander costume. Or
Yeah.
Found the saloon key.
It's just such a fun...
Yeah, I think this guy's holding... I think it looks like a rice ball, but I think it's, like, a tech controller thing.
You're
that's
right,
supposed to look like a rice ball. Like...
Hit me with the trivia. Mimikyu is the only fairy-type Pokemon with a serpentine body, according to Bulbapedia.
I don't know that I would describe it as a serpentine. Oh, no, there are official, like, body types for Pokemon.
Yeah. Oh, according to an official piece of merchandise, Mimikyu's height does not count the head of the disguise, only the body. That's really fun, actually. And Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is the only Pokemon that can be obtained in both versions as an obtainable totem-sized Pokemon. Oh, interesting. This is actually interesting for us to be used. Due to a glitch, if Mimikyu is hit by Rollout or Ice Ball, the damage multiplier for those moves can also be applied to other moves. Mimikyu shares this trait with Ice-Q. It was patched out in version 1.3.1 of Sword and Shield. Whoops.
Interesting.
The execution of the disguise is similar to Ghost's costumes made from bed sheets.
Yeah, because Ice-Q has a similar, like... It has Ice Block for a head, where its head is a giant block of ice.
It's
and
a
then,
penguin.
When you hit it with a move, instead of it taking damage, the ice breaks.
The fact that Mimikyu's true appearance can kill may be a reference to Lovecraftian or eldritch monsters. If any person were to see their true forms, they'd either be driven insane or die.
That's not really. That's not.
I'm saying.
Yeah. That's.
Mimikyu and Mimikyu may be derived from mimic, and QQ, onomatopoeia for squeaking. It may also involve a corruption of characters that mean mystery. So.
Damn. All right. Good crit, bud. Can you get the KO before?
For a Litwig?
It's at like 2 HP.
Yeah.
Do I need to know any weird ways that these guys evolve?
Yeah. The scare thing has this guy said earlier that they have something that makes it evolve. I think.
Did he?
I think so. I think it was that one.
Okay.
Oh. Hey, baby. Man, just swimming. Swimming in these little candlesticks.
A lot of Litwicks.
A lot of floating candles. Which is perfect for our ground type. Well, except for...
Willow is supposed to hit like 75% of the time.
You need to tell it that. I'm hoping, I don't know if well, actually I could do a Google search for it right now. But I'm hoping that they do the Pokemon cards for handing out for Trick or Treat this year.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I liked doing that last year.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad. Oh. We'll restock these.
Trick or Trade is what it's called.
Mm-hmm. Got an Eviolite.
That's cute.
Yeah, that's going on a Pokemon.
Yeah, immediately.
So I could use a Repel, but I would like to evolve these Pokemon if I could.
Right. Might as well kill two birds, one stone.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we got a whole like key ring of keys.
Yeah, because we went 1,
Yeah.
2 to 3, and then I think this will be the other side. Max Repel.
There you go. Thank you.
You don't mind if I do? And then this one should be...
Okay.
That one made a noise. I'm not sure I like that.
Yeah.
We're gonna get murdered by a lot of ghosts.
The Nunville. Have we seen the evolved form of Nunville?
I don't think so.
Hold up. I do like that they have Nunville though.
Nunville's very cute.
Like just like thematically, I'm just like, yeah, if we're gonna have some ghosts, let's might as well throw some Catholics in here too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not Catholic, and I don't mean this in a mean way. I just truly mean it in an I don't know way. Do Catholics believe in ghosts?
They certainly believe in
Not
the Holy Ghost.
ones, but I mean, obviously that one. But they believe in being possessed. But like,
So I mean, there's. I don't think ghosts as much as demons,
okay,
and I don't think it's like. I do think it's one of those things that like it is a tenet of the faith, like. Hombre, Salem, que
Que
demonios has gotten into you. Locke, hurry up, we have a problem.
demon. Oh, man, we're zooming. Ooh.
Madre de Dios. That cabron has suddenly lost control and turned against us. Wheeze. I'm so scared. Please stop him, Locke, please. No need for you to waste your energies, Locke. This is my duty.
I was gonna say, come on.
No offense, Chrysler, but Locke is definitely more qualified than you. You aren't even a real trainer after all.
Whoa, rude.
Affirmative, Captain. The plan I designed, though, has a high success ratio just because my strength isn't comparable to Locke's. Alright, I know I can trust you. Thank you, Captain. A transfer protocol loading 10%, 40%,
Okay.
70%, 90%, 100%. Start.
It's like if we're gonna go up one by one.
Hey, Kate Demonios is doing on here. Why is that tubbo flying? Idiota. I don't know why I put Italian on that, but did you already forget everything? Poor Chrysler saved you by letting himself be taken by the Pokemon that possessed you. What? Then I have the chance to redeem myself. Don't worry, Tubbo. I'll save your fat behind. Cool. Whiz. Can't attack old Chrysler, though. What to do? I can attack him. Out of the way, Salem. It looks like Locke wants to handle this. I've wanted to beat all of you since the first time by Geist Chrysler.
What are your over-under odds that we have to fight all of these? Whoops.
I wish I could have healed.
Yeah, that would have been nice. Oh well. Look at this music.
Yeah,
I will say this music in this game is top tier.
Yeah, I don't think, to jump back, I don't think that Catholicism believes in ghosts. I know that they do believe directly in demons and
Yeah.
the like literal, the devil's a guy and I hate him. Like that kind of
Okay. Mareep?
I thought it said the nun. Matang.
Matang.
Both way off.
I was like, I saw an M. There it does. There it does. I don't know, man.
There it does.
There it does.
Sending out Clang.
Which one's that?
It's the gear guy.
Oh, yes, thank you.
You're not to be confused with Kling or Kling Clang. Sound resists steel. Because reasons. Or fire resists steel. I don't remember.
I don't know. It's dead.
Either way, I've sent out Trish out on purpose.
Hey.
Hey, Chickaboo!
This banjo music is thematically appropriate. That's a chicken.
Peckabone. Hey, Chrysler. Todo bien.
Y'all good?
Roomph. That battle must have made him tired. Chrysler, thank you for taking this risk in order to save us, but most importantly, muchas gracias, Locke. I agree with you, sis. Locke, you're amazing. It is a plucked chicken, yeah.
Yeah, it is a plucked chicken.
It's still too early for celebrations. That Pokemon's still on the loose. Put any of us against the others in a moment. And we're already short on Tubbo. Chrysler, I'll make the bastard pay. Locke, give me that key.
Absolutely not.
Let's settle this good-for-nothing spirit.
Can I fight him instead?
Salem, que demonios are you thinking?
What is demonios?
I guess what the devil, I think, is que demonios.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's an actual saying or if they're just like... Because this game is translated from Italian. So I'm very curious. I'm curious how directly that went. We can't split up at a time like this. Blast. Hey guys, don't leave me by myself.
It's a Spanish interjection. Hang on. Okay, according to Google, yeah, whatever. It's a Spanish interjection that translates to heck in English for mild annoyances. It's a minor league baseball team in Iowa. Or demon, yeah. So, it's confusing to have them both here.
Like what?
Both it used as like an expression and as a like when it's such a cognate
Yeah.
in a demon-filled place. Sure.
Well, with this whole area, I think that they're going for like. Your stats aren't much better than they
Yeah,
were.
I swear it's gonna be. Can we look it up in the Pokedex?
Yeah,
I kind of really like the plucked chicken.
I like it too. Well, I took a risk. So are you, it evolves from this
Oh,
then?
that thing doesn't have an evolution then.
Or it evolves into this?
Yeah, I don't know. It looks similar enough. There you go.
So there could be a third. It feeds merely on what it steals from predators. First it deters them with the skull-like pattern, then digs into its target.
Fair, yeah.
I'm willing to train it up. I
Oh,
like
yeah, I like
Pepperbone.
it.
Someone tells me if this, the spider ghost, if it evolves. Or if I'm just,
Being
lost
optimistic.
cause. Pegamon's great for this area just by being
Yeah.
a solid dark type. I am.
Oop, gonna run right into a wall. Whoopsies.
I'm gonna turn that computer on again because I'm gonna swap this thing out for, because
It does evolve into that thing?
it does evolve. Does it evolve into that moth guy, but not
But
by level?
Yeah, okay, so I was right. It does take that item to evolve.
If we're going into,
Sorry, Maxie.
I don't know. We just saw it in the Pokedex, but I'm assuming it doesn't evolve
whoa,
into the
hello.
moth. If you're asking that, if you're saying that,
It's a big kitten yawn right there.
I think we're gonna go into this fight like this.
Sorry, Maxie. I just got to adjust a little bit.
Because I want to train up this Ponyta. I like this Ponyta.
I like the Ponyta too.
Ooh. No Geist member in sight.
I like the player piano. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Again, very thematically appropriate.
If it's just a silhouette, I can see why you think it's a moth. Well, no, it's not a silhouette.
It's the... What are you doing? It's like licking her chops.
The,
That thing. Does it evolve into...
It's like a big, like, Luna moth, right? Like those big fuzzy moths?
Maybe.
That's what I see when I look at this,
I
right?
see more of a bat-looking thing.
Yeah, okay. I can see a bat.
Scar Clue.
It does not evolve into this. Okay.
Oh, okay. So
But it
there's
is
something...
right next to each other in the Pokedex. So
Yeah. And it's, the colors are enough that...
I was surprised when I thought it might.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Hi. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I too loud? You're tapping me going, excuse me. I don't think she liked to be poking her like that.
No, she did not.
I'm
Such
sorry.
a long kitten.
Sorry, I should let you.
Oh,
Do you not? I thought we had a
big
thing for
stretch,
roost, but I guess we
big
don't.
yawn.
Scarachno.
Oh, yeah, that is how you say that.
Yeah, like Iraq.
Yeah, yep. Scared Iraq.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to sleep, Miss Moxie. It's okay. Another big yawn, Andrew.
She's been so sleepy tonight.
I know, it's kind of weird. She's normally not like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now is her witching hour that she should be running around like a mad kitten.
We should feed her when we
Yeah.
when we get upstairs.
Yep. I was just thinking that her eat, sleep, feed, play, whatever cycle is off.
Mm-hmm. Live, die, repeat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a stupid movie. God.
What?
What?
That's one of the best movies that's come out in the past, like, 10 years.
Oh yeah, fine. The movie's fine. But, no, they changed the name of it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And so when I worked at Family Video, they, everyone would walk in and be like, hey, do you have a End of Tomorrow? Or no, sorry, do you have Live, Die, Repeat? And I'm like, no, it's actually called End of Tomorrow. And they're like, I don't care, just give me the movie for $2.95.
You're like, it's in the E section. They're like, it's called Live, Die, Repeat. And you're like, it's not, or it is.
There's a Pokemon that only evolves when leveled to a specific area.
Is it one that we have or need to care about?
Yeah.
I think it's that moth thing.
I think it's the
'cause
moth
said
thing.
That it
evolves
evolved
in the
near
graveyard.
graveyard, yeah. The moth or the bat or the whatever. Wherever we're I'm calling it a moth. I think it's a Luna moth. Yeah, it's that.
Yeah.
They told us that in game. Or they told us as much.
I do like these like Buffalant and Tauros heads on the wall, by the way. Just as the...
I gotta say, not a huge fan of that thing's cry though.
No. It's too chickeny.
I got good news about what it is, babe.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, it's not. I need an 8-bit chicken, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Ouch, this is a bad idea. I need to get my hair cut really badly because my ends are just like tangling in each other.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It sure has an evolution line. Uh-oh.
There's that nun.
Oh, well.
Fine. They've done They've been really good at cursing in a way that kills them before I ever take damage from their moves.
I appreciate that. What does Hex do? Like...
It does double if we have a status condition.
Oh, okay, thank you. What level do you think this chicken evolves at the second time around?
That I don't know, and I'm kind of scared to find out.
Yeah, because this is like 31. And it just, well, no, it might have evolved earlier, but just, you know, it might, the first level of gained or whatever. Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Moxie. Oh yeah, you did a lot of good licking there because now my hand is wet.
I don't think we want to learn bounce. We can learn it later if we decide we do.
Nope. I like the Pokeball floors.
Yeah, this area is neat.
Yeah. I think a critique, I suppose, or constructive criticism is that, like, every town has a gimmick and a storyline. And I don't need every town to have a gimmick or a storyline, I think.
I agree with that.
I think that everything needs to have, like, you can have a theme without having it have a storyline, you know?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I think that there's just a lot of characters.
You want Evo info for Pekabum? Sure.
How bad? What's the damage?
It's just gonna be, it doesn't.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Please do not make me have to go back around to
Oh,
find
yeah,
it.
that's gonna make you go back around. Are you kidding me?
Duskstone. Okay. Well, good news. I got one of those.
Let's do it.
If I evolve it with a Duskstone,
Fuck.
when it levels up, will I have access to moves it would have learned in the move learner at that point?
I don't know.
Because you know, I always hesitate because I don't want to like lock it out of. Because
Learning
I don't
stuff.
want to lock it into feint attack, knock off, fake tears, and mirror move. You know. I like how Scrachno kind of goes dark.
Uh-oh. Take two. Oh, fuck, I hate this.
This is near impossible to see.
Ugh.
Chat, can you even see the game?
Okay, we got a player piano. Music is changing. Oh, this is gonna be really bad to go back and forth. That hurts my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a weird way. You gonna go up? Oh, hi. Oh, there you go. You really gotta flip your whole body around there, huh?
I'm waiting just for you, Locke. You're on a whole different level than the other ones.
Terrifying.
You surprised I can talk? It's nothing special, really. Mother Superior like me can easily take control of other people's bodies.
A mother? Oh, there's all of them. There's a bunch of them in the...
I'm Wisteract, a Pokemon that's resided in the saloon for too much time now. These decaying walls disgust me, and I really need a change of scenery. Your presence, though, really piqued my interest. Never met anyone gifted with such love and such hatred. You're my real prey.
What does that mean?
But I have to
Why is
admit,
everyone
this
angry?
hatred-filled body's not bad at all. I could get used to it. This guy, behind the facade of a tough guy, only wants to prove himself to be useful for his companions. Such a perfect pawn for my game. And now it's time to test you to see how far I can push this blondie's body.
Ooh, I like the shoes.
Geist Salem.
You have a, well, I guess you could walk into the fires. This music is good too. Drone-worthy name. Stealth rocket. Yeah. Does stealth rock do double damage to just the flying, or is it just anything that's weak to rock?
It takes weakness into account. So if he sends
Oh,
it
well,
one that resists rock, it'll
Yeah.
take less damage. But like Charizard, it'll do half of its
Sure.
health bar.
Let's do it. Let's see that Charizard.
'Cause it
Show
does-
me the Zard.
It's like it does 1/8, but then it'll do 1/4 to 1/2 because it's 4 times weak.
Gotcha. Damn.
Houndoom. I guess you're a dark type, but I only have dark moves, so I can stay in here. Yeah, because
pretty
it'll do a
good, yeah.
fourth. Damn, that's a Moonblast?
That's fire. Doesn't it resist some of it?
Oh, you're right. It's neutral,
Yeah.
isn't it? I didn't even check.
36 you learn the last move you might otherwise miss, then evolving past that point grants 2 more level up moves. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. We're pretty close to 36.
Yeah, might as well. The fog.
I'll never use Gust.
Give me my glass.
Yes. Kid Dolores, Squirt, is that you? Let me guess, you saved my bacon again, haven't you? It's absurd. I managed to get myself beaten by a little girl.
Hey.
Pride fogged my mind and I acted carelessly. It's my fault we're in this situation now. I can't move an inch, as if all the energy had been drained. That damn thing must still be roaming the saloon. Locke, you're the only one that can do this. Save Minta and Will, por favor. Let me tell you this, though. You may have defeated me, but I'm still the most handsome. Come on, Locke, make that bastard pay. Since then, every day, I used to wait for that shadow to come back. At nightfall, like clockwork, I was stunned to see this happening. My soul was frightened, at the same time intrigued by that mysterious presence. However, if my clientele knew that a ghost-type Pokemon was haunting the saloon during their parties, everyone would never have come back. So, late at night, when no one was at the bar anymore, I started playing on the piano an old song I learned from my father.
Okay.
I was so lost in the melody that I didn't notice the shadow was showing itself to my eyes. Bone Club at 44 for Pokemon, it can be relearned at the relearn any level for the evolution. Cool.
Perfect.
I'll be frank, my fear overwhelmed my curiosity, then I stopped playing. But still, I took courage and tried convincing the Pokemon I had no bad intention.
Aww.
The shadow creature, like it was reading my heart, suddenly transmuted, showing off its true appearance. You could still see suspicion in its eyes, but slowly our souls got closer.
The black flute, huh?
Makes wild Pokemon less likely to appear. You know what? I'll use it. That's a free repel.
It's a free repel. Oh.
Scara.
Okay.
Why did it catch me?
What do you have to do? You have to go in slow.
I have to ring the bell?
Oh.
Okay.
So there's a second one after the top one there. We can't go in that way. Yeah. Down to ring that bell? Or, sorry.
I couldn't see it.
Yeah. I steered you wrong.
I was worried it would happen, but there's no... Yeah, no way of knowing. Other than just a gut check.
Yeah.
Huh, okay.
Man, you really gotta get in there, Moxie.
So either we just can't get to that bell, or there's a
We have
one
to really go
path,
all the way.
and I'm gonna just assume that we just can't hit that bell.
Yeah, maybe it's just a
Shadow update.
for Gengar, I guess.
Probably. That's the easiest way out. All right.
Yep. Moxie. Flopsy Mopsy.
I like its big goofy face.
Yeah. I do like Mimikyu quite a bit. So we have to play the player piano, right?
I don't think so. I think we can go up north through the thing.
Can you play the player piano just to...
I already did it once, and it told me that it didn't do anything.
I know, but now that we read the
It
diary...
didn't do anything, though.
Okay.
I'll click it, and it'll tell me the song changed, but it won't do anything.
Oh, it's changing the actual music.
Yeah, I think it might be.
So if you don't like the song, you can change it. That's kind of nice.
I guess so. That or it's going to be like, the song isn't playing, so you can't fight me, and then I have to come back out here and change it again.
And it won't be my fault. Oh, a
Mascot.
mascot.
What's up,
Xenoverse
Zombie
is
Has
back.
Pants? Xenoverse is back.
Hello. We are currently in a haunted saloon trying to rescue our friends that are also firefighters and Ghostbusters.
Hmm.
Oh no.
It would just tell us. Yeah, I was gonna say it would just tell us if
If
it
it had
had.
a arena trap or whatever. Where are you going?
I'm gonna hit the piano just in case, because I'm worried that I
That you changed the song too much?
to the. Well, I'm worried that I went back to the first, because I've touched it twice.
Mm. I do like the Papillon.
Yeah, Papillion is really
Papillion,
cool.
you're right. What did we say?
6.
36, okay.
Golbat.
Man, oh man. That flute is not really doing a lot.
Yeah, it's not really doing much. But I mean, I'll get the experience. That's the thing, because right now we have Pokemon that need experience.
Yeah, it's
so.
fine. It's like, we might as well go and do this here.
Mhm.
Especially when you have some super effective and... I do love that. Anyone have any exciting plans for the week or anything? Whether that's for tomorrow or
So we've got our
later
big
on.
fantasy football draft. Are
That's
you excited
true.
for that?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to play with people. I'm excited to play with some people who have played before and some people who haven't at all. So
So so we did a draft earlier this week
we did.
because we're in 2 leagues now.
Yeah, we are
Has-
intense about fantasy football.
Has that draft before changed your strategy at all? Did you pick up anything that you're like, oh, now that I know this, I'll make different choices? Or...
Yeah, I probably won't pick your guy, the Holiday Man.
My guy, the Holiday Man.
Yeah, isn't his name or Hollywood or something?
Oh, yeah, the guy's
Yeah.
name like Jimmy Hollywood or something.
Yeah. Who's like has a lot of speeding tickets and might have a court date or
That's
something.
right. Yeah, I picked a guy who might get arrested for speeding tickets. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a guy named Holiday who apparently is...
Just
Or I think... No, it's a different guy. It's not Holiday, but there
It's not
is...
Holiday? Oh.
There is a guy.
it's not Holiday. I thought it was Holiday.
It is...
Google him. I'll look
you
it up here.
open the Yahoo app on my phone, I can tell you which...
I'll open the Yahoo app on my phone.
It should be up. Finally, I found a new friend, but then one night, a gang of outlaws alongside 3 Houndoom broke into the inn, raiding all my and my customers' money. Westar's never been the city of trainers, so I didn't know who to ask for help, especially to protect at all costs that Pokemon. Among the people, a newborn infant broke down in tears, and one of the Houndoom, sick of that whining, attacked her.
Oh my god.
I didn't want to witness such a brutal scene, so I shut my eyes. Once I opened them again, I saw the dark Pokemon groaning on the floor. It was my friend. That kind-hearted Pokemon stood up for the saloon and that baby.
Good.
The 3 outlaws ordered their Houndoom a combined attack right away, but the small shadow threw them away in the blink of an eye.
Oof.
The thugs cut and ran, so I tried to reassure the customers, telling them what really happened. It was such a relief telling someone about that Pokemon strongly attached to the saloon. But the outcome was not like I was expecting at all. The clientele, just by the idea that a ghost has been there at all for that time, got terrified and fled. I tried explaining that creature was inoffensive, but I couldn't talk them out. Even my friend, saddened about the whole story, hid it into its own shadow. Since then, so the saloon income crashed, and no one came by anymore. This memory of mine is now nothing more than a nightmare that haunts my sleep.
Man.
No more songs, no more dances, nor drinks.
Aw.
Everything is so sad and quiet here.
Aw.
Not even it came back. Now it's only me and my worst enemy, the loneliness.
Man.
Make a bunch of burritos for the week. Nice.
Ooh.
It is. Is this my team?
Yeah.
I think it's. Is it Corum? No, he's the.
I'll go through.
I don't remember at a glance. Yeah, there's a thing. I thought about posting in our because in our Discord we have got a bunch of people that haven't played before. So I thought about posting the guide that I used the other day in there. But if everyone's using the same guide, they're just gonna look
Yeah,
and
it's just
see.
not gonna work.
Pick one. I should pick this guy, and then 7 people are gonna go, "Uh-oh," after the first one takes him. So. So I didn't, but honestly, I just Googled pick order every year, and then
Yeah. Panic, follow that.
yeah, hasn't let me down. All right.
Aha, it's Addison. Jordan Addison. He is on the Minnesota Vikings. Oh, whoopsies. Hang on, come back, Addison.
Arrested for raiding. Too many shoreline raids.
Apparently he was really good last year in his rookie year. He was a first-round pick last year and quickly looked the part, scoring 7 touchdowns in his first 8 games despite missing most of the offseason program due with a minor injury. Blah, blah, blah. There's also an offseason DWI arrest lingering over Addison. So I guess not speeding tickets. A bet with the possibility of a suspension, or possibly a suspension wouldn't come until 2025. So he might be good until the new year, and that doesn't really matter because he's only got a month
Season's
anyway.
over.
God, legal system's great, y'all. You're doing it. You're cracking that one.
Yeah,
They're
I just.
spraying it around. Paint the town red.
It is wild in drafting fantasy football where you're just like, oh, my guy has I don't know, you never expect that you're just like, oh, I have to worry about my guy's speeding tickets. Uh-oh. Talking today, and we're doing minimal research to avoid accidentally making fantasy football a hyperfixation.
That's funny.
Honestly, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Well, the good news, I mean, if you wanted to get into football fandom, the good news is it exists and is a real thing that is
Quite popular.
quite popular. You're not gonna have to look far if you got into football. That's cute.
It's a mechanical Tauros bull. That's cute. Yeah, the thing, I mean...
Oh, there you are. Do you want to play hide and seek with me?
Terrifying.
No, don't make me... You in the ball?
No. Yes. NFL fanfic.
I bet it exists.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me with all the Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift stuff? There's no way it doesn't right now.
Oh, I'm sure that is the least offensive of...
Oh, yeah.
Offensive's the wrong word. I'm sure that you'll find much rarer pairings than the one that exists. No one writes fanfics for the canon ships.
Fair.
Is way better.
Yeah.
Sorry about it. I'll let you play in other real battles, and then we'll evaluate from there. All right.
We're burning through these.
No, why
repels.
is it not this way? No.
Is it mechanical bull time again?
Probably. Nothing worse than when you use a super repel. And
Yeah,
you're
right.
Like, no, I'm losing the...
The steps.
F-150 fanfic world is robust, so NFL's got to have something
man.
going on. F-150, is that
Cars?
Not the Disney Cars. That also has a a robust fanfic community. F1 racing.
That's funny.
Peekaboo. You know, I've always been a scaredy cat ever since I was a little kid. To help me overcome my fears, my dad used to bring me into hovels like this one. Just standing by his side vanquished all the uneasiness I could feel. Do you see this mechanical Tauros?
Terrifying.
Every time we came here, Dad put me on it to make me forget about my fear for ghost-type Pokemon. Every time I think about those days, I see why I decided to follow in Daddy's footsteps. But now Dad's gone. He left me alone, and I'm still a coward. Locke, possessing the body of this kid was actually really easy. Mostly because when he saw me, he started crying his heart out. I may not be that blondie, but with this body, I feel like a real human. I could get used to this quickly. When I get rid of you, I'll be able to leave this wretched place and blend into your society without suspicion.
Are we supposed to be friends with this ghost? Oh, I love that.
It's got a gun.
Yeah, I know, but it's
Just
really
shoot
cute.
our ass.
It's a squirt gun. There's no way that has anything substantial in it.
Oh, Kadoon.
God, I remember Kadoon. I wonder if you learned anything other than tackle Kadoon. Or maybe it was Gust.
Yeah.
Either way.
So I bet we can handle a Kadoon.
Some other racer, I don't know that many. Yeah, no, fair. That's probably, that one and Danica Patrick are the only two I know.
Jeff Gordon.
Oh, yeah.
I used to have the rainbow car. I liked that one as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't into NASCAR, but like, growing up in Kentucky, you pick up things.
I mean, growing up in Indiana, I did not.
We had a track not super far from my house.
Really?
Yeah, Kentucky Speedway.
Oh,
it's
yeah, okay.
it's not like major, but like it's a racetrack, you know.
Yeah, Bulbasaur.
It's cute that they all have a starter.
Yeah. It's not cute that this one knows Solar Beam.
Starting to wish I learned bounce.
Whew, okay.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure we resist.
Yeah, I'm like, we better not.
I know we're
we better
super
not die
effective.
to
I hope we
that.
resist.
This has been the exact kind of stream that I've always wanted, which I just have a cat curled up in my lap this entire time.
You managed to defeat me, but I'll leave this place with this boy. No, Wisseract, this is my body. Go away. Are you trying to oppose me, coward? No one ever managed to get out of my control. You can't understand. I may be a coward and a worthless Pokemon trainer.
Wow, calm
But if
down.
you thought
it's
you
all
could
right.
bring me down with your words, you've made a sore mistake. I'm not alone anymore. Sis, Buster, Chrysler, Salem, and Locke too. They're my family.
That's right.
Thanks to them, I'll find the strength to overcome my fears.
Absolutely.
Damn it, my control is slipping.
Cussing again.
Dad taught me that harnessing the weaknesses of the souls is Dad taught me that harnessing the weaknesses of the souls of fragile people is wrong.
That's true.
Don't you remember when you sat down with your dad and had that talk?
Yep.
We were like, Dad, I've been thinking about harnessing the weaknesses of the souls of fragile people. And your dad said, now Samantha, I do want you to know that harnessing the weaknesses of the souls of fragile people is wrong.
We're gonna have that chat with our cat
I
eventually.
know. Moxie, hey, just so you know.
Harnessing the souls.
Harnessing the souls of fragile people is wrong. But now, the sadness you were leeching on has become my will to fight. My Geist soul is burning bright.
Yep.
You have nothing to grab onto anymore, Wisseract. Get out of my body.
Wisteract is very funny.
It's all over now. Thank you, Locke. Thank you so much. Please, save my sis and defeat that monster. All right. I don't want to watch Whoopi Goldberg's antics any longer. Was she wasn't the ghost in Ghost.
She was in Sister Act. Whisper Act. Sister Act.
She's also in Ghost.
Was she?
Yeah, not as the ghost, but as a...
I saw that movie in a car driving to Chicago years ago.
It has been a while, so I'm... She's the medium in Ghost, yeah.
Isn't she kind of tall?
Shut up, Sam. Found a spooky plate.
Ooh.
It's a paper plate, but it's already been used, so it's a little
Gross.
A little gross and a little flimsier
sus.
than before.
August.
Not even a single customer in months. I was on the rooftop when I heard a roar coming from the main hall. I immediately ran there. I shouldn't have. Those gangsters came back with reinforcements. But this time there was a known face. The mayor.
The mayor?
Gunther. A corrupt politician of Eldu's underworld. The man behind the tourist crisis of Westar City. Why was he here? He made it clear immediately. He'd come to take his revenge for what happened a few months earlier and catch the Pokemon of the saloon. He was done talking, and one of the outlaws, Scarphasmo, attacked me.
That's what it evolves into.
Other Pokemon started destroying what remained of my inn.
No.
Slash hit me hard, but my physical pain was nothing compared to my inner wound.
Whoa.
Everything I built, every happy memory, everything went up in smoke.
That's fair.
I was about to pass out when all the Pokemon were thrown away by a powerful attack. It could only be my friend. Gunther ordered his minions to attack the little Pokemon that, despite its small size, was really powerful. It came back to protect me as it did with that child months ago. The mayor, out of henchmen, ran away, and the little Pokemon fell on the floor exhausted.
Oh, no.
I owed so much to that Pokemon, so I took care of it for days until it got its health back. Meanwhile, the whole city, hypnotized by the mayor's claptrap. Oh yeah, claptrap? Started hunting the Pokemon that committed the crime of hurting that liar of Gunther. I had no choice. The little one and I had to leave Westar City. Waking up from its coma, it came closer to me and a thick black tear crossed its face. I don't know if it was sadness or happiness to see me in the good old days. All I know is that I witnessed the creation of an unforgettable memory of our bond. After that, the Pokemon vanished before my eyes. My friend didn't want me to leave anything I'd created, and so it was. I'm old now, and death will come soon and visit me. So, please, I ask those of you that read these words to respect my only remaining wish. Keep the bottle of the black tear safe. I've kept it hidden in the basement. It represents the soul of a Pokemon that did everything to protect me and my beloved city. Goodbye, Chumpo. There are no pages left. Maybe it's the finale of the saloon owner's diary.
I have to go all the way to the basement.
We do have to go all the way to the basement.
Thank you, Seraph.
I'm glad that I'm not the only person whose response to that was, the fucking basement. Oh, jeez.
Seraph understands and appreciates my genius.
That's a word for it.
My quick wit.
All right, we're leading with reindeer. Blast.
Yeah.
Very well, Locke. I've been waiting for you. You've managed to humiliate me, but now it's time for my revenge. Blast. Surprised? As you can see, I can simultaneously control these bodies since they share a deep bond. I think I may have hit the jackpot with this girl. She's smart like the Tubbo, capable like the Blondie, and finally, she's full of spirit like that twerp. End of the line, cowgirl. Wizaract, the queen of this saloon, is going to make you pay dearly.
It's going to be a double battle? Yeah. No, never mind.
Just Buster.
So this is going to be a flying type too, right? Because it has the vacuum cannons.
I didn't even think about anything like that.
What do you use?
Flash cannon.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Setting up for a skull bash.
Yep.
That's a bit... Oh.
Oh.
Alright. That's a bit anticlimactic.
Yeah, that's the easiest boss battle we've had.
Huh.
Alright.
There's no way I could have lost while controlling two bodies. Damn, kid, I'll take control of you once and for all.
Oh, okay.
Not
That's
so
fine,
fast,
fine.
amiga. Yeah, tell it, Salem.
This music, the swell. ... You'll
have to deal with us first. We won't let you take Locke that easily. What do you think you can do? I've already shut all of you once, and I can do it whenever I want. You're right, Wizaract. You've already defeated us once, but we were alone back then. This time is different. We are gonna fight you. Together. My energy's disappearing. Come on, guys, let's put our back into it for Sis and Buster. Curse you, humans.
Okay.
Ah!
Who you gonna call? Completed.
Sis, how do you feel? Oh, Chicos, you're all okay. What happened? You let that Wizaract take control of your body like an amateur. Luckily for you, I, Chrysler, Will, and Locke beat the living soul out of that buffoon. What'd you call me, Salem? I'll dare you to say that one more time. You're right, though. That Pokemon got me without breaking a sweat. It's the first time one of my jokes made you laugh, Minta. Finally falling for me. Shut up, show-off. Gee, no need to get so worked up. Locke, thank you for your help, really. Blast. Guys, that seems to be Wisteract's final form. Well, let's get rid of it right away. Aspera, Salem, I've got an idea. We've drained Wisteract of almost all its energy, so it's no longer a threat.
Sure.
Locke, as a trainer, it's your choice to defeat or catch this Pokemon. Fair enough. We're going then, Locke. Remember to stop by the firehouse when you're done here.
You're just gonna leave me? After all this?
Like, we're gonna let you go. If you want to put a bullet through this thing's eyes, you feel free.
No judgment either way.
Yeah, like, we won't
Jesus
judge.
Christ.
Let's see how this goes.
Okay. So, okay. Is this thing the friend for the saloon?
Whist.
Or is this thing the thing that came...
I think so.
The friend for the saloon?
Yeah, this thing looks like a Mischievous.
Yeah, that's the necklace.
Oh, Wisteract. This is... It's
Is it the nun?
the nun. It's Sister
Sister
Act.
Act. Yeah, that's what I said.
I didn't...
I didn't put two and two together. Man,
Oh my god.
that's a good pun.
No, it's...
I like it. I think that's a good pun.
I know you do. Oh god. Spooky Ball.
You can tell because it's very good. You can tell because it makes Andrew upset.
Hey, Wisteract.
There we go.
No, I didn't get it because I never. This is the first time I saw it. I didn't know it was a.
What?
I didn't know it was a. This is the first time we see it. I didn't know it was a nun Pokemon. Is this the evolved form of the other nun?
Yeah. Which I don't
Ghost
think we can
Fairy.
use. Do we have the nun this run?
Not this
Okay.
run. Wisteract haunts abandoned mansions, jealously guarding everything inside. It's said to be very vengeful toward raiders.
Sure. All right.
Found the Dread Pendant.
Oh, that's the thing that makes us evolve. That makes the, yeah, two certain Pokemon. It's,
I think it makes
wait, go back up. Hit the tombstone.
I did. That's where I got the thing.
The thing. Oh, okay. How the fuck do we get out?
Please don't make me.
Are you serious?
I could probably fly from the top of there.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Or not.
Sunk cost. Wow, his reference will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm realizing this now.
Andrew's providing voices and playing a game. I didn't get it until like just then when I
didn't get it till I
until
saw
the end. Yeah.
until I saw it was a nun.
Moxie, you are really sliding down here, girly. Okay,
She's
there we
so
go.
cute.
She's adorable.
Yeah, no, I'm getting all of your jokes now.
Oh, I'm sorry to wake you like that.
You didn't want to see a nun? I don't blame you. They're spooky.
Are you gonna...
I thought you were referencing Whoopi Goldberg and Ghost because
Yeah.
there was a ghost possessing people. Which I was like, she's not the ghost in Ghosts.
It's one of those things that, like, when you hear Whisper Act a couple times, but...
Hi. You gonna do the cute thing? Are you gonna do the cute thing?
Someone did say that's a groan-worthy name earlier, and I was like, I don't know why. It's like Whisper. It kept saying like "wi" early on, and I was like, are we gonna get a fucking Kai Whismer?
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Because it would be kind of cool to take like a Pokemon. One of the things that I think is a missed opportunity is that a lot of these like Kai Pokemon are just like, we're taking a cool Pokemon and like changing it around. It'd be kind of cool to say like, here's a Pokemon that's kind of bad. Let's like make it.
Yeah, let's make Kingler good.
Don't touch me. Don't you dare. Get away.
That was mean. I'm sorry. That was mean and uncalled for.
It was both.
I'm sorry, Andrew.
It was both. I
I'm sorry.
I don't deserve it.
You truly don't. You've been really
I'm
carrying
here playing this game for everyone's amusement, but my own.
Yep.
Everyone's making fun of me about fucking Whoopi Goldberg and nuns and shit.
Wow. Chad, I hope you just got to see that Moxie yawn.
Yeah, I'm done with this. I'm gonna battle one or two more Pokemon, and then I'm gonna fly out
Yeah.
to the basement.
This
What's
thing, that
gonna-
evolves with the thing we just got.
What's gonna happen is I'm gonna get to the top, and then I'm gonna try to fly, and it's not gonna let me.
No, it's not gonna let you.
I know this one evolves with it. I think Papillon and the nun evolve with it. I don't think that.
No, I think it's the...
I don't think it is.
I'll try. We'll have to find out. Hate it when a game
stops you from flying from a logical location. Yeah.
I think like all the Pokemon here should be shiny or some shit after this. Please.
Westar
Perfect.
City El Purgatorio.
Oh.
All right, y'all. Important note. Pekabone 30.
Perfect.
Hone Claws.
Okay.
I wouldn't have been too upset if I missed Hone Claws.
Eh.
All right, and as we end this stream,
Let's get that evolution.
because I do believe I saw a Dusk Stone in here earlier.
There it is.
I certainly did. Y'all ready? Let
All
those
right.
banjos fly.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I love that thing.
Rexquium. Oh, incredible.
That's very good.
All right, you love to see it.
Can we see the Pokedex entry, please?
I will in a moment.
Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta test our theories. We've had some evolutions this time around.
It is certainly an improvement from the Fleck Chicken. Not a Dusk Stone. That's weird. It doesn't do the same.
Yes. Oh, we still have a fossil. Where do we take the fossil?
No idea.
Okay. It's got to be in like the next town, probably.
All right. Well, I don't know what makes something
Yeah.
evolve. Yeah, it's for the nun Pokemon. Okay.
Damn. Let's see, the chicken.
Rexquium. Said to only reveal to people in Pokemon about to die to drag them to the afterlife. It is also known as the Emissary of Devil.
That's intense.
Isn't the moth evolved in the grave? Yeah, the moth evolves in the graveyard.
So let's level up the Arachna thing.
Does
Arac-
does this evolve through levels? I think they said it doesn't.
Does that evolve into the moth thing?
No.
No.
Yeah, bad news. We are about to die and go to hell, apparently, because the thing have revealed itself to
Wow.
us.
Wait, go back to the...
Pressure.
Hmm.
Okay.
What moves did this thing learn?
Now, I do want to make sure that we are aware. Oh, it evolves at 30. Great.
Oh, okay.
We need to be aware this thing is going to feel like it's weaker now because it doesn't have the Eviolite. So we haven't doubled its defensive stats.
That's fair.
You're so close.
You are level 29. All right, let's evolve this
Let's
thing.
evolve this thing and then call it a night.
Yeah. Forget just how prominent this banjo music was.
It's fucking Banjo-Kazooie ass music.
There we go.
We're both just sitting in the environment going,
Man,
What?
look, we're so close.
huh? What?
Who?
Huh? What?
The whole who's on first situation.
Huh?
There we go.
Eat shit, Golbat.
There we go.
Golbats are way easier to
Number
kill when they
2.
do half the damage. I do want to check.
Stomp.
Ponyta, what is your stats? Yeah, you are strength.
Stomp on.
Stomp. Step on a bat.
There we go. Trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
That's
Trick or
only
treat's
for...
a very cute move. It turns a Pokemon into a ghost type. So, like, not super effective, but...
But that's just kind of nice because everything is super effective on it then.
That's true.
Oh, it does evolve into
It does evolve into the bat. The bat
moth.
moth thing. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
It evolved. Great, we've solved the mystery. It's right next to this thing in the Pokedex because it evolves into it.
Oh, man, oh, man. All
Groundbreaking experiments here. The fear of dangers lurking in the darkness, usually seen among children, has somehow spawned this weird Pokemon.
Okay, so take this thing. Does this thing evolve? This thing goes to the graveyard
This
and
thing
evolves.
evolves in the graveyard.
Yeah. So let's go to the graveyard and see if we can level it up and... Yeah, okay.
Well, this thing's quadruple effective against us. We're gonna reset.
Yeah. Yep. Good idea, good idea.
Give you the lucky egg.
Mm-hmm.
How much you need? 2211.
All right. Oof. Oh,
It's okay, Maxie.
Come on, Scaracluo. Scaracluo. I don't remember.
oh man.
fucking
Okay.
hell yes, I will take this kind of experience.
Thank you.
Boy,
for that.
after spending so much time fighting a bunch of weak shit, it's
Yeah.
nice having something like that.
Yeah.
So pretty and soft.
Mm-hmm. So pretty, so soft.
It's my favorite first draft of a Outcast song. All right, graveyard time.
Let's do it. Oh, well.
Chigaboo. It's gonna be immune to this. I'm a fool, and it's quadruple. I'm a fool.
Get out. Get out, get out, get out, get
I
out.
promise I know what my Pokemon do.
God, can you imagine if we lost that thing right now?
Yeah, but just pursued.
Yeah. Furious. There we go. Is that gonna do it? Nope. We want to heal. I know, I'm sorry. I did just speak it into existence. Yeah. Just dose it.
You like puns like Sister Act. I like referencing 90s hip hop that one member of our audience knows. We're not the same.
Okay.
All right, let's just think of all.
Did you give it the Eevee light?
No,
it has
a
the
lucky
Alki egg. Okay.
Does it have to be in this fucking building?
It is a graveyard.
That's in the cemetery. A Pokemon can evolve through the
This
souls.
cemetery. Yep, it's this one. Whoopsies.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm in it now.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Now it's going to be a bunch of Ghastlies.
Yeah, I know. What are you doing?
Yeah, 400. All right.
It's fine.
I guess real talk. Would you all rather watch me grind a Pokemon on stream or throw 400 Pokeballs at a Matang?
The Matang, because it's gambling.
Sure. Okay. It is.
Yeah.
I guess it is kind of a gambling stream at that point. I could be like, all right, everyone, place your bets. Is this
Right,
going to be the ball that does it?
What are you doing, Andrew?
Forget
There we
which
go.
button runs.
Okay, well, this is thematic. Please give a decent amount of experience. Man. A natural sash. Rattled. What does rattled do?
Whenever it's hit with a ghost or dark type, it boosts its speed. Say we can't lose this. It is like when the Pokemon are this little, it is like it's just not worth the experience to split.
Sure, yeah.
But it's like, man, we're not cleanly getting out of this fight.
Right. Is that a dark ghost or a dark psychic?
It's dark ghost or psychic ghost
Psychic.
or psychic dark. It is dark.
Psychic dark. Okay. Man, everyone's confusing. Everyone's so confused as to why we're here.
How things evolve.
That's better. I'm sorry, I was just trying to pet you. I wasn't
Please
trying to
stop.
wake you up.
Confuse raying me. There we go. This thing's just gonna go lick a bunch of ghosts. I think you kind of frowned upon to lick things in a graveyard.
Oh,
Oh, now we get a haunter.
there we go. You see my microphone? Oh, you see my hair. Damn. Oh, you're awake now, huh?
All right. Well, as Moxie's falling asleep or waking
Waking
up,
up.
I think it's our chance to fall asleep first at the sleepover. As
After.
soon as Skracluo evolves.
Oh, oh. What are we doing here?
Scarphasmo.
Okay. Okay.
What are you?
It has insomnia.
Me too, buddy, after looking at you.
Huh.
That's just a guy.
That sure is just a guy. Man, you...
According to several tales, a mad scientist created this creature by combining parts of different Pokemon.
Okay, so it has the belt of a Machamp.
Yeah.
It has the nose of a Girder or Conkeldurr.
Yeah, and maybe the head of a, the little cotton candy thing.
Oh yeah, maybe the tail of a Lycanroc and the I don't know what
Maybe the legs of a
feet's
Lycanroc.
Yeah, yeah,
The body of a Machoke.
yeah.
Or a Slacking.
The wings of the like the little
Looks like a Zubat.
yeah, or the little like Woobat.
Oh, its arm fell off.
Oh,
Well, excited to put this thing in the box. But that's going to do it for us. So thank you all for joining us. We're going to be the first ones that fall asleep
Yep.
here.
good night, y'all.
This has been a good night. A lot of good evolutions.
Oh, Moxie.
Asterisk. And we're going to go calm this cat down.
Yeah, now that she's fully awake and ready to play.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, y'all.